Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Hopefully this will stabilize. Okay, by looks, the internet has stabilized for us, ladies and gentlemen, which is good. We did have a bunch of drop frames to start off with, but now it's looking as though it's pretty stable with what it's holding. And so, yeah, should be fine. I pray and I hope. But we'll keep an eye on that as we go over the weekend. Do apologize about that. If you are still in chat, feel free to refresh as well. And so we're not too far away from getting this round going as well. It's gonna be a great event. Yeah, it's fully stabilized now, which is awesome. All right, so let's get a bit of a prediction going, shall we? So you guys can use this to in terms of who's going to win this match. So we'll get that going. So if you want to use your channel points to vote, you can do so for the game. So I might just go get the players mic'd up and ready to go as they're about to start walking through things, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll be right back with you. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So both fellas are just running through their list, as you can see on the screen in that top camera there. Hopefully that's picking up nice and clearly. But yeah, who do we think is going to take this one out, ladies and gentlemen? Do we think the Sisters, or do you think the Imperial Knights for this matchup? I would put money on this being a pretty close game, considering the different lists. Now I will get the timer started for the round, as it is meant to be a 2 hours 45-minute round, so 35 minutes into that round. And so hopefully these guys, obviously being Imperial Knights, shouldn't take too long in terms of the game. But most of the time, I dare say, will be spent with Josh's army and what he is running as we go through it. But it's going to be a great weekend, just in general, to see what these guys are doing, and to see what and how everyone goes. Now, what I will tell you guys about is that this is also a charity event. So, the event organizers have put together a large Astra Militarum army. This is also a heavy tank army. So if you're wanting to run a lot of Lehman Russ, a lot of armor, all that kind of stuff, you know, you can buy tickets for $10 Australian. But you do have to be within Australia, of course. We will, you know, you get in touch with me via a whisper or via Discord if you're wanting to enter. Or I'll put you in touch with the organizer and heading that up, and we'll be able to sort you out with some tickets. And it's going towards the Marabinji Men's Group, which is a local community group here in the Wagga area, and they help with pretty much being a support group for men with mental health needs. And so it's definitely a great cause for what these gentlemen are doing for the event. I believe that you have to be yeah, you do, Kingston, you do. I will have, that's why I've got it, they'll be up in the Discord in a little bit once I get a chance to walk through those and get these gentlemen all going as well. So if you want to jump in there, get all the approvals done, they'll be up in the tournament channel list. But yeah, it's going to be good. So we reckon Sisters so far is going to be the pick. I reckon it's going to be a close one. I reckon it's going to be a close game. It's going to be good to see how both of these armies kind of go with, and to let you know, we aren't using the points changes, are using Nachmund still. So we've still got to the last in place, still got strangleholders, objectives, and things like that as well. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to what objectives people are picking, because we are not playing with the updated Nephilim pack. So that is the only difference to any other event that is potentially running either this weekend in the States or other places across the world that may have a quick turnaround in accepting the use of Thingy. But yeah, I'm going to go get these players mic'd up and all good to go. I'll be right back with you, ladies and gentlemen.
Hopefully that should be fun.
Either put on there or on your Jane.
Yeah, I'll just pop it on in here. There you go. Yep. Cool. Cool. That's his Warlord trade, is it? Yep. Cool. No relics on him. No relics on the arrow. Cool. Yep. Hmm? Yep. Mm-hmm.
So he's got the helm on us. At the end of each of my command phase, I select one
Okay, cool.
So unless I give it another rule, it's always got that one.
Yep.
It's handy, especially when I think it's a
Yeah, just give it +1 per skill and basically just.
Other than that, the main issues there.
Yep.
And the last one, when I Paladins, got a fair few stat balls. He's my main warlord.
Yep.
So his Paladin's bondsman ability, he lets you reroll ones for hits and whips.
Cool.
He's also got Sanctuary. 4+ vulnerable save against melee attacks.
Yep.
That's one of his relics. He's also a member of Justice. Basically, I can pick an additional household tradition.
Cool.
And
Is that from any of the others or just from the custom?
just from the custom
Okay,
side,
cool.
I can't pick certain ones.
Alright.
Also, once per battle, when I use the Knight's strategic voice strategy, if the model I've selected is under the effects of a bondsman ability, the strategy doesn't cost anything.
Okay, cool.
The household tradition I've gone for, the additional one for it, is Strike and Shield. So, an unmodified 1 to 3 always fails to hit them.
So transhuman to hit in combat. Cool.
And also, any close combat weapons that are -1 AP
Mhm.
are now 0.
That's the only ones are the 2 squads of inhibitions. Everything is like -4.
For a combat army, it doesn't tend to affect them.
Yeah.
His warlord traits, so he's got Iron Bulkwood, so his invulnerable save is 4+.
Yep.
Range attack instead of 5 like everyone else.
Cool.
He's also got an additional warlord trait, which is Knight Celestial. I'll add 1 to his attacks characteristics. And if the army is ever dishonored, it doesn't matter, he always benefits from not the full effects.
Cool.
Responsibilities. When arms or class models affected by a bondsman ability, the army is either honoured or virtuous, again on the armor system. In addition to any other effects that you get, each time attack allocates the model, subtracted 1 damage.
Alright. So that's from the Paladin's bondsman ability. Okay, cool.
Bondsman ability is just the bondsman ability in general. So whenever I give a bondsman ability for one of my big knights and small knights, as long as they've still got it, -1 damage.
Oh, okay, right, okay, cool.
In addition to the actual bondsman ability that each individual knight gives them.
Cool.
Other than that, so you know, objective secured, big knights counts 10.
Yep.
Small knights counts 5. Small knights are the ones with objective secured, big knights don't have it.
Yep.
But they do count as 10 bundles for every case.
Yes.
And I start off with about 9 and 10.
I start with 8. Alright. I think we'll be good. Alright.
They're around the wrong way. Yeah, so I'll just hook it into your
Yeah, I'll hook just yours.
both armies as well. They look both armies are great, so this is going to be great.
Hopefully. I haven't been on stream in a short while. I haven't played a tournament in a month and a half, so.
Alright.
Throwing me in the deep end, Scott. Alright, let's just roll for some sides there.
Yeah, I suppose we should. Alright.
For a second, have a dice, whichever colour you want. It's from our sponsor, Adam Games.
Oh, cheers. I'll take that.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Alright, more dice to add to the dice.
Yeah. We have a collection of dice too. Alright, what are we rolling for
Roll
first?
for sides.
Sides?
So 6.
4.
4. Alright, you can choose a side there.
How are we doing? Is it quarters for this one?
So it's table.
Oh, that way?
Yeah, yes. Everything, there's just the crater, which doesn't matter for you except for the little armigers. And then there's a tank trap, I really think.
My guys are all walkers. I think I'll just hit this side.
Yep, that is fine.
What was it, 18 inches?
Yeah, 18 inches, yeah.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so hopefully the plays are coming
It's
through
actually
nice and
a
loud
bit.
and clear for you guys now. So as
Yeah,
they're
it is.
going on, getting the table nice and set up, we'll walk through what this mission is for you all as well. So this mission is mission number 11. It is Recover the Relic, which is Hammer and Anvil. There are 6 objectives. It is a Control 1, a Control 2, Control 4.
So the special rules
mission.
for this one is if you kill units, you get a point.
And
for the
as Josh
primary,
has just
up to a
said,
maximum of 3.
you get the extra up to
and
3
if
points for killing
you only get the
models
CP
on
at the starting
primary.
turn if you hold an objective in no man's land.
Yeah,
And
no
as
one
he's
takes
just
rules.
said that as well, you can only get your CP if you hold the objective in no man's land, or you get an additional one if you hold the one in your opponent's deployment zone.
Secondaries as well,
So something
actually.
very important to
Secondaries
keep in
versus
mind if you're wanting to get a lot of CP. So as we can see
so I've
on
got
this
mine.
right-hand side, we've got Josh's
So we'll just go left and right, I guess.
has picked
Yeah.
here, and the Imperial Knights of Stefan's gone this side. So it's going to be really interesting to see that Stefan's picked the side that doesn't have the crater on it, whereas Josh has, so that it means that he's going to have to maneuver around that crater with movement from the -2 penalty there. So something else that we're also gonna do whilst these guys are getting set up, getting ready to go with everything, we're gonna walk through the army lists. We'll get their secondaries in a second as well, ladies and gentlemen. So
if I use 2 miracle dice,
we're gonna go through Josh's list first. He is running a battalion with the Order of the Bloody Rose. He's got a Hospitaller in no Force Org slot with Saint in the Making and Indomitable Belief, which is the Warlord trait that you get from Saint in the Making, I believe. Repentia Superior with Lit Faith, Relic, a Canoness with Blessed Blade, the Blade of Saint Ellynor Relic, the Saint in the Making with the Blazing Ire Word of the Emperor.
4 points on vehicles.
Warlord, so Blazing Ire,
I have
Warlord trait.
6 characters.
Morven Vale, who
can
is the
bring them back to
Warlord,
life, as I
then a
said, so I
Palatine
can
with the
sometimes be a
Rapturous
trap.
Blows, 2 units of 5 Battle Sisters, and 2 units of 10 Novitiate Sisters.
I do have 6 characters.
In
I've
Elite, 2
Hospital,
units
and then
of
those 4
5
characters.
Sacrosanct, a Dogmata, and then 2 units of 7 Repentia. In Fast Attack, a unit of 6 Zephyrum, so 2 of them have double hand flamers, a unit of 5 Zephyrum, so another 2 units of 5 there, and then in heavy support, 2 units of 5 Retributors. One has got 3 multi-melters and a heavy flamer with an Arminorium Cherub. The other unit has got 2 additional Retributors, the Superior with a Chainsword, 4 multi-melters and a Retributor with a Simulacrum and the Arminorium Cherub as well, and 2 Sisters Rhinos. His list comes out at
So
being
as long as you gain 1 each turn, you get 2 points.
1996 points and 8 command points as well. So good starting command point count there for Josh.
I did not even know that existed.
And then when we go over to Stefan's list, he's running the new Imperial Knights. So he's got the Chivalric Oath of Protect Those in Need and Refuse No Challenge, which I believe the Protect Those in Need is being advancing and not falling back, and Refuse No Challenge is doing Heroic Interventions or something along those lines. Let me just pull those up so that I can give you the correct information on those. So Protect Those in Need, the pledge is to perform heroic interventions and making charge moves. And then Refuse No Challenge is destroy 2 or more enemy units by melee attacks, and to not fall back. So pretty decent there in terms of the choice. He's definitely going to be wanting chasing after Josh. He's got a unit of 2 Helverins with the autocannons and heavy stubbers. He's got a unit of 2 Warglaives, melter guns, and melter cannons, and then a Knight Errant with the melter guns, storm spear, rocket pod, thunderstrike gauntlet, the revered Knight Warlord trait, and the Knight Baron. Then a Knight Gallant with the Helm Dominus, which is from the heirloom of the household, a melter gun, and the storm spear rocket pod, and then a Knight Paladin that is the Exalted Court Master of Justice, the Sanctuary heirloom, with the Heavy Stubber, Reaper Chainsword, Revered Paragon, Twin Icarus, Autocannon, is the Warlord with the Iron Bulwark Warlord trait, and Knight Sensual Warlord trait with the Battle Cannon and Quest Horus Iron Hail Heavy Stubber. Now, Stefan starts off with 9 command points as well, so it's a good balance in terms of how many command points each player gets. So I'm just going to pop over, grab their secondaries, ladies and gentlemen, so that we have reference to those. But it looks
need
like
to
the
get
gentlemen are
water
going to
hurt
be
you
ready to go
anyway, so
in
Makes
terms
sense.
of
Just
getting
show-
things underway here. If you want
that
to,
to
make
Scott,
sure
and then we'll
to
be sorted.
get your votes in on that prediction so that you're able to...
Thanks, Josh. All good.
The secondaries is
Alright,
just brought the sheet back over to me.
reserves and
So,
stuff. So in
as
the blue
these gentlemen
rhino is gonna
walk
be
through everything,
the
I'll
five
walk
stack
through
five
what
officers in
secondaries
there.
they have chosen.
In this
So
one's gonna
Josh
be
has
five stack
taken
of
Bring It
servants and
Down.
one squad of sisters. In Deep Strike, I'm gonna have the squatters Seraphim,
He's also
and I'm
taken
going to.
Leap of Faith.
That's it. That's all
Well,
I'm gonna
actually,
have.
I'm going to have to change
Everything
that
else will be on the
because
board.
where
Cool. I'm
the
reserving nothing.
sisters
That sounds about right for nice.
Um,
So you put the first unit on there. Stefan.
objectives are
More dice to add to the boxes. Lovely.
Bring It Down
Markers.
and
Mine
Retrieve
point first?
Data.
Yep, you're playing first.
So Retrieve Data is still like a really good secondary to be taking,
Oh.
in my opinion. Stefan taken Assassinate, Honor the House, which I believe is one of the new ones that I don't actually have in here as of yet. I'm gonna have to
Oh, Commander's just gonna go there.
add that one
Cool.
in. So we've got Assassinate,
Mr.
Honor
Paladin.
the House,
Go on, there you
and
go.
Engage North Front. So being in every quarter. So just bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, as I add in that secondary and the boys are starting to deploy as well. We'll turn back to them and I'll add in
Squad
this
divisions
secondary for
just
everybody.
there. So only the little ones can advance in charge, the big ones can't advance in charge.
Depending on what bondsman ability they get.
Yeah, yeah. I was just thinking maximum threat range, that's all.
Rotates my fun one.
Sorry. 5 sisters behind there. Cool.
Rotates fun.
Chairs everywhere. Just the hospitalers down there. Sounds about right.
Well, I'm deployed. I'll
Yeah, I
wait
have
for you to finish.
way too many models to put on the table.
Does not take me long to put my models down, eh?
Cheers, Haley.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So, to walk you through what these secondaries are for each player for their faction secondaries. So, we have got a Leap of Faith for Josh. What this one is at the end of each turn, if 2 acts of faith were performed during that turn, you score 1 victory point or 2 victory points if it's your opponent's turn. do 3 or more, you score 1 additional victory point. Note the acts of faith performed due to cherub dice bestowed by incessant cherubs do not count. You can score no more than 12 points from this secondary, so losing out 3 points there by choosing it, which is, it's a good secondary, particularly for sisters, just to be doing acts of faith in general. Then honor of the house. So honor house is what I've got it as. I could probably actually add that, make sure that it up. So what honor of the house is if you select this objective at the end of each battle round, if you have 6 honor points, or if you have more honor points than you did at the start of the battle round, gain 2 victory points. At the end of the battle, if your army is virtuous, gain 3 additional victory points. If your army is honored, gain an additional 2 victory points. If your army is dishonored, reduce the number of victories earned from this secondary by 3 to a maximum of 0. So it means that Stefan's going to be wanting to keep his house both honored or virtuous to get those additional battle points. So it means that he's probably looking to score. There's an additional 5 points at the end of the battle, so he's going to try and have to score 2 points every turn through this secondary. So he may only cap out at 13. So again, it's one of those limiting ones, which means both players are on a similar playing field when it comes to those decks. And so it's going to be really interesting to see how things go between these armies. As we can see, Stefan's been quite aggressive with his deployment, being right on the front line as anticipated, so he can just go and push out straight away. Of course, he only has the 5 drops. But then you have also got Josh, who is currently deploying some stuff. So you can see down on this side, he's got a rhino with a bunch of characters. The other rhino in the other side as well, hiding from these knights. Now, the thing to remember is that with these buildings being obscuring, the big knights can be still seen. So as long as true line of sight can be pulled, it's going to be, they're going to be able to be shot at. And so that is something that Josh needs to be considering as well as going throughout the game. We'll turn back to the players as Josh is continuing his deployment, and we'll go from there, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank everyone for joining us so far. It's going to be an amazing weekend of live Warhammer 40k content for you all. And I'm just going to pass it back to the players in a second.
Too many models.
Alrighty, let's head back to him.
I'll just have the squad here. Alright. That's the cherub. And Val sitting pretty right there.
Fun.
Alright, I am all done now.
Right.
Just need one thing. Oh, you bitch. Alright.
12.
She's skirt.
So what have you got in each rhino?
5 sacristans, 5 battle sisters, 5 sacristans, 5 melters.
Cool.
8 CP.
Nice. I was wondering, are they just going to be your...
No, the miracle dice I'll be putting up here with the red dice. Roll off to see who goes first.
Yep.
To 2.
It's also a 2.
All right.
Yeah, I'm changing dice.
5.
3.
All right. Sisters going first.
Go.
All right. Good luck,
Alright,
Stefan.
let's kick this off.
So I'm gonna spend 1 CP for this rhino to basically scout move.
Yep.
So I'm down to 7. Basically, what it's just gonna do is just park itself there, just I'm on the objective. That's the end of that. So we're going to go start on my turn. I get a miracle dice.
Yep.
So a 4. I'll keep the miracle dice on a 4. So I'll keep the miracle dice up here.
Raiders,
so we know.
welcome in.
I
Welcome
gain a CP now
in.
because I hold a CP. An objective.
For those of you who don't know me, my name's CodeX49,
my
Australian
buffs.
Warhammer 40k content creator, event commentator, and commission painter. We
Val's
are here
just
at
gonna buff herself
Exterminatus
to get 4 rolls
5,
to hit 4 rolls to
covering
wound.
the Warhammer 40k tournament here. We've got about 40
at the
players in
moment, we're just gonna
attendance.
give to the
It's absolutely
Repentia, but
awesome.
that's
We are just
fine.
starting off round 1 here, with top of turn 1 going as well.
Gonna give +1 in
Welcome
to
in,
these,
Raiders. Let's get a shout out going for you, Spartakin.
the,
How you
Zephyr, I'm
doing,
sorry.
my friend? Good to see
Get
you.
in the box. So no, +1 in 1
What's
doesn't
happening?
go
How's
off.
your stream?
+1 attack to the Zephyr. Does go off. I'm going to...
So yeah, we've got Sisters of Battle playing up against Imperial
Don't need
Knights.
that
Sisters are going
yet.
first.
Don't need that. That's already up.
Crazy Monkey,
Don't
thanks for the
need
follow. Welcome to the
that.
chapter. Great to have you
Don't
with us.
need any of that.
And so as Josh is kind of going through,
No
as you can
psychic is not
tell from
happening
what I
'cause there's no
asked him,
psychers.
down here in this Rhino, he had 5 Sacristants and 5 Battle Sisters. Up the
that's
top here,
pretty
he
much
had
gonna
5
be it
Sacristants and the 5 Melter, which is
Come on, Faith.
really important.
Movement
And
phase.
so, as you can see, he's done some pre-game movement here.
Right.
And
These
so
little...
now he's going to start
the
moving
bishop's
into
gonna advance. So 1.
moving up with everything
Pop on
else.
the
So as you can
objective,
see, he's
staying an
moving
inch
up
away
here,
from the wall.
so he can sit on that objective, or as he said, an inch away from that wall, so he's not going to be targetable. I dare say what you're going to want him, Josh is really going to do is try and
Palatine
position
is going to advance as well.
his anti-tank shooting as best as he can without exposing as much as possible. Great to hear that, Spartakin. Great to see you back as well, my friend. So really, it's going to be interesting to see what he does with his massive brick up the back
So
here
we're going
and what happens with
to-
everything there. But I reckon up here are relatively
Who's
exposed
left from over there? Gonna
until
advance? Yep. 3.
Stefan
So they
moves
go
forward.
15.
Once he's moved forward, then Josh will come out to play. But the thing is, that's not obscuring. And so it really forces them to play around kind of the openness of that sector compared to the denseness of this side and vice versa. Because this section's open for Stefan, whereas on this side it's not. Really means the players have to focus on how they're going to tackle each area and their approach with that. But yeah, so hopefully you guys did get into the prediction as well. If you didn't, feel free to let me know who you think is going to win. We've already gone through the list, which I'll get up in my Discord in a second as well. And yeah, it's going to be a great tournament. I'm super keen to see how this round goes between the players. Josh is just moving through
The squad of sisters over there are going to do the first R&D in that table quarter.
movement phase, and you can just hear that he's starting to do R&D up in this quarter. He does have to do
What
it
was that?
in the other 3 quarters remaining,
Relic, innit?
and Stefan has got engaged on all fronts as well, so he's going to try and get into all of those quarters. We are playing the previous Nachmund Mission Pack, so retrieve data is still worth those 12 points. Bring it down, however,
Retrieve for the relic again.
it's worth
I'll retrieve the data. It's just the action at
3
4 table
victory points
quarters.
for each
I get
monster or
points
vehicle
regarding
model
on that.
with
Basically, I just have to have
15 or
a
more
unit.
wounds
If
destroyed. There are
it's
currently
OPSEC, I get
1, 2,
+1 to the dice
3,
roll.
4,
If-
5,
And then I
6,
got to roll
7.
equal or under
7
the nano models of the unit.
on there, so we'll definitely
And
be
I
able to
still point.
score
0 points
that.
for 1, 4 points for 2, 8 points for 3 table
assassination.
quarters, and
Josh has
4
got
table
plenty
quarters,
of
I get 12
characters for
points.
Stefan to kill. I believe he can
That's basically
max
going to
that
be it
one
for
out.
movement.
And engage on all fronts
Not
is
really
just going
doing
to be
much.
getting into quarters,
No,
but
there's
Hammer and
nothing.
Anvil is a
No,
bit of a
no,
limiting
don't wanna get
factor for
close
that. He needs to get in 3
There's no psychics, I have
quarters
no psychics, I'm just
to
going
be
to go
able to
shooting.
score that.
Yep, there's only
So
one
let's
thing to shoot.
turn
so
over to
Morgan
shooting
Val's
and
gonna
let's
put all
see
their
how
weapons
these
into
guys
this
go
armor
from
here.
there, ladies and gentlemen.
So the heavy bolters -1 AP, and her basically missile launch is -2 AP if you wanted to rotate or do anything.
Yeah, I'll rotate Iron Shields with him.
Cool.
So that'll cost me a CP.
Yep. Alright, so we'll start with Fidelis, which is the heavy bolter. 36-inch range. She's touching, so she's into that one. So we'll start with Fidelis, so 3 shots, hitting on 2s. Reroll to hit from her rerolls. Strength 5, sorry, strength 6, your toughness 7, so 5's to wound.
Might be tough at 6. Yep, nah, 7.
5's to win with rerolls. So we got 1 so far, reroll from herself. 2 at -1.
2 at -1.
Yep.
Gives me that's a 4 up.
Yep.
1 goes through.
2 damage for that one.
2 damage.
Yep.
And that will pop him down to 10 wounds.
Cool. And then her missile launcher, so hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Both hit. These are strength 8, so these are 3s to wound. Both wound at -2.
-2, so 4 up. Oh, shit. So 1 goes through.
Yep, this is D6 damage. It's not going to kill him. Just 1.
Just 1, so he is down to 9.
Yep. That's pretty much going to be it. No charges, nothing else. That's the end of my turn.
Cool.
So I've done 1 R&D. 1 done.
So
And
pretty
your turn.
conservative turn
So
there
starting your turn, I get a
from
miracle dice as
Josh.
well.
Now,
3.
So 3.
as you'd expect, because he probably did want to go tech in this case, so that Stefan had the ability to move up and to be able to start exposing some knights and get in range so that Josh can apply some pressure and start putting some damage on them. He did manage to chip a couple of wounds off one of the knights. So it'll be interesting to see how things go with the rest. But as we can see now, Stefan's really starting to move the knights up. And you've got 2 of the big knights and probably 1 of the small knights moving on there. It's going to be capping that objective.
Yes.
And then likely what you're going to see is the big knight move down this way. One of the small
Oh, I
knights
didn't do my
potentially
fucking bondsman thing.
this one's
that's
going
good,
to
you can
hold
do it.
that one there.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then one of the armigers will move on to that one there, holding all 3. So that
He'll
each
bump
player
his
can
weapon
get
skill up
their
by 1.
additional
He's
CP.
there, and I just want
for
that
the
-1
turn.
damage. He'll give him the rerolls.
Mhm.
I'll make there, the one that's wounded, he'll give him, he can advance and charge.
Yep.
Sorry about that.
No, you're all good.
So some really good sportsmanship there from both players on that count. And so you're going to see both players walk around the table a fair amount because it is a hammer and anvil deployment game. But at least it is the first one up, and it's going to be getting that nice and quickly cleaned up.
I'll
But yeah.
spend a CP and go full tilt.
Yep.
Let's just turn back to the players
22
and see
advantage.
how the rest of this
Off we
going
go.
from these guys.
I think it's 9. I've got +1 to my advances. The 10, yeah. 22 inches, here we go.
Yeah.
Where is 22 inches going to get me? I might be able to charge them, or definitely able to punch through a rhino. Inches, you know, I might just come around the corner and punch into that squad because they're on the bottom floor. And there's a character close there. All right, yeah. Be right up there.
Cool.
And I don't think I can fail a charge at that distance. He will come up 10, so he's just going to go there. Old mate there can't see shit, but I need him to stay on the objective. Or can he? Right, he'll hold there for now. Alright, that's moving over, I suppose. We've hit into shooting.
Yep.
7 CP. Now the rules with
What was that?
vehicles with terrain. If they're touching it, they're still in.
If they're touching it, they are, but they're not touching the base of them, so they're not.
So I can potentially see that rhino.
You shouldn't be able to. So because they've got bases on there,
Oh, they do.
if you're touching the actual base, then you can be shot. But because I'm not touching the base, I can't be shot.
So essentially, I can't shoot anything in there.
Correct.
Can't shoot anything in there. She would count towards that as well. So
She's a character and she's got stuff behind, so she can't be targeted. So
really, there's not a lot I can shoot at, apart from them.
Yeah, basically it's the paladin into them, pretty much.
Yeah, I probably will kick off with a paladin on him. Yeah, they're going to get the full whack of it. So we'll kick off with the stubbers.
Yep.
2 of those, 4 shots apiece.
Yep.
He's hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Yep, all hit.
Yep. Toughest 3.
Toughness 3, strength 4, -1 AP. So 3s. So 5 go through.
5 go through. So I have armor of contempt, so -1 goes to 0.
Yep.
I have 4
Three
touching the
bars,
cover, so it'd be 4 2+ saves. So 2s and 2. 1 dice.
Cool. The auto cannon on top.
Yep.
I've got 3 hits. And these will be 2s. Or wound.
AP.
They are -2, so -1.
-2 goes
You're
-1,
down.
cover back to 3. So 3 at 3s. 1 more dead.
Cool. Alright, battle cannon. I always forget about him. Alright, so 2d6 shots. They're not over 5, so I'll roll for it, so I'm getting 6 shots.
Yep.
Again, 3s to hit. 3 misses. And this will be 2s to wound, or wound, and he should be -2. Yep, -2.
-2 goes to -1, so I've got 2 in cover, so I've got 2 at 3s. I'll roll the first one at 3 up. Failed. Is perfectly fine. I'll spend 3 on the miracle dice to auto pass the next one. Good. And then I'll roll the third one. So just lose the 1.
Alright, cool. So he's done. Oh, I can't really see through that, so that's him out.
Yep.
That'll be him out as well. He can't see anything. He's in a really bad spot now. Old mate there should be able to do it. So the heavy stubber. It's like 36, so he's real well in. The Melder Spear, I believe, is only 24. Nope, Thermal Spear's 30, so they're both in.
Yep.
Alright, so 4 shots from the stubber. 2 miss. And 1.
1 -1, so ignore, back to 2+ for the cover. It's good.
Cool. And we're going for the Thermal Spear. I think it's 2 dice. Thermal Spear, yeah, 2. D6 damage. Alright, so 2 shots. Both hit.
Yep.
These are 2s. 1 wins. Just 1 wins.
So 5+ invulnerable. Nope. So 1 more dead.
Cool. This is probably overkill. That's the only thing I can really see at the moment. Yep. Knight Errant.
Into.
That 1 model.
So that's completely obscured.
Oh,
so that should be completely blocked off there, yeah.
You
You can only see that one because of the one from the crater.
That's probably that then. I can't shoot anymore.
Yep.
We'll go into the assault phase.
Yep.
Naturally, my mini knight is going to smash into the squad at the bottom floor.
Cool. I can't do anything.
I can't fail, regardless.
Yeah. So we're just going to pop him on the terrain for you, just so he's in.
Yeah, he's in that side. Right.
Yep.
Pretty good tactical maneuver there from Stefan, in my opinion,
So
to
we're
be able to
looking
get
at
in
4
and get
attacks.
into that.
They've only got 1 wound
quickly
apiece,
to
so we'll
get
go for the sweep
points
profile or
on
double his
engagement
attack.
front
So
Yep.
he'll
pretty
be
quickly.
on 8.
Cool.
Subjected to the bondsman ability.
Yes.
Oh no, that's other one, so he's alright. So he'll be hitting on 3s.
Yeah, because he got the weapon skill, he got the advance, yeah.
Yes. Strength 6, so
Toughness
2s.
3, yep.
So 3 wounds and it's -3.
Yep, so just 4, 6 plus invulnerables. 4 dead.
Cool.
Okay, so I will fight back. Okay, so I've got the Superior, which has 2 attacks, you charge me. So at 3 attacks with the Power Sword here on 4s. 6s to hit will explode from my right from the Passion.
Yep.
This is Strength 4, your Toughness
7.
7, so 5's to wound. 1 wound at -4.
-4. Doesn't go for save. That's
No,
okay.
no save.
So he's on to 8 wounds.
Yep, I'll just put that down to a 3 for you. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other guys. They have 1 attack base. They were charged, and they get an extra attack for the weapon. So I have 15 attacks from the other 5 guys.
Wow, it's actually fairly good for them.
Yeah. This squad unbuffed gets 41 attacks. It's for 80 points.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Forced to hit. So no. There's 2 6s, so they get 2 explodes. Then there's strength 4, so 5's to wound. Rerolling 1 to the Palatine. So no. That's all wounds. That's a reroll for the Palatine. 4 saves at -1.
-1, so I'm on 4+.
Yep.
All saved.
Yep. Q. So leaderships.
Well, I'm sweet.
These are leadership 8. They lost 5. So I got to roll for them.
Yep.
They fail, so 4 left. So 3 will die. Sorry, 2 will die. I'll take those 2. What the fuck are we? I'm going to Miracle Dice past the 4 there, so I've done 2 in your turn, so I get 2 points on Leap of Faith.
Yep.
Yeah.
Started with 2 +1 because I made a charge.
Yep.
So I'm on 3 honor points.
Cool. And then end of your turn, you'll get 2 points on engage because you've got that armor in my table quarter.
So, it's turn 1, so. The only one I can really get.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so a pretty significant turn.
You get engaged.
We saw that
So what we're looking at, 2 and
this
2.
little knight was able to do a lot of damage to the
and 2.
novitiate squad that
Sounds
was
good.
there.
Objectives,
And
we'll
it's
have to
on 8
wait
wounds out of
until
14.
next
So 12 or 14, something along
huh.
those lines. And so
We'll get a
it's
CP.
it's done a lot, but the thing
Cool.
is
So
that
turn 2.
the sacrifices are in there
Turn
as
2, I still
well.
hold an
Let's get
objective, so I
the,
get a CP. I get a Miracle Dice at the start of the
swap code
turn.
for you all.
Which is a 3. I'm going to
And
reroll
so
that with my
it's going to be
Relic.
really interesting to
to
see
1
what
sensation.
happens here. Josh still does have, from my count, 9 CP sitting there.
Buffs. We are going
In
to.
terms
He's
of
touching
what
that.
Stefan moved up, he is exposed with all 3 knights there. The thing is that Josh has only got 5 melter. The minute he exposes himself
Yeah,
out
come towards
here
the big
to
fella.
kill 1, the other 2 get reprisal. So he needs to be really
Solid, doesn't
tactical
like to
about
roll.
which one he does take out and deal with there, because there's the Gallant, which is close combat. The close combat knight, there's the Thunderstrike Gauntlet knight,
That's gonna do that.
and then the Helverin. I would probably take out one of the bigger knights. The Helverin probably wouldn't do too much
Don't really
damage in
need to do
response.
anything else at the moment.
But the shooting knight, you would have a better chance of surviving compared to the close combat knight. And then we've still got this massive brick of stuff around the back here. You've still got Morven Vale sitting out here as well. So Josh is playing really defensively into the knights right now in terms of how he is looking at his situation. And I believe there's a couple of things reserved. By looks, the Zephyrum, so both jump pack units seem to be in reserve, ready for him to do R&D. So I'll jump over, I'll grab their points, and I'll be right back with you in a second, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying the coverage from Exterminatus. It's absolutely awesome to bringing it to you. If you feel like seeing more live games in the future, feel free to hit a follow on the channel. If you also want to support what I'm doing, traveling around Australia, covering events, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you've got Twitch Prime in particular. But thank you to everyone for joining me so far. It's absolutely awesome to have you.
Have to pop out to could do that. I'd like to just do that.
CP at the top of Battle Round 2.
I'm on 9.
I'm on 8.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that there.
All good.
So we're gonna kill him. Reels, auto wound, that should do that. He's got the -1 damage, but I'm 1 damage anyways, that's fine.
I don't know if you have multiple damage stuff unless you get your multi
The Repentia and Val and a couple of the characters all have 2 damage, but that's about it. Can I get in range of this guy? No, that's way too far to get out. So...
I'll probably make that next turn.
Oh, I'm about to put a Pucker Rhino there. To make sure it doesn't happen. Alright, so yeah, buffs. We're just going to do +1 invuln to the Retributor squad. On a 3-up. Does go off.
Yep.
Where the hell is it? So that's on the Retributor squad there. We'll make them OBSEC as well. Val will give the rerolls to the Retributor squad. That's basically gonna be it, I think. Yeah. Alright, movement. She's gonna go there. Battle Sister Squad's gonna get out.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so as we're seeing what Josh is doing right now with his movement, he is being a bit coy. You can see he's deploying the Sacrosancts out onto this objective here right now. And then he's just said he's going to move the Rhino up here. So he's doing some movement blocking to stop the Knights from getting too far into his deployment zone. Because that is the only way on this side of the field to get around, is you can't get around that building
Gonna advance the Rhino.
Yep. So that is a massive
15.
choke point, whereas
So we're
there's a
gonna back
lot
up
of open
6.
area over this side.
Turn 3. That's 9. Extra 2. And park itself. Right there.
Yep, as he's just done, he's just parked it to do some movement blocking to stop it from coming right the way through. And so what you can see, the Sacrosancts are out there. You've still got the Novitiates in combat. He didn't fall back with those. And then you've still got the Battle Sisters here as well, I'm pretty certain. Now, he does have reinforcements. I wouldn't be surprised if we see them come down in either of these quarters in the coming turns. But really right now, to have the Battle Sisters out to be able to do R&D in this quarter will mean that he's done his home 2 quarters, and that he'll need to get his opponent's 2 quarters done by the end of the game, which gives 3 turns, but all his reinforcements have to come down next turn. So it means that they have to survive a turn away from his opponent shooting, away from Stefan Knight's shooting. But if he's able to start chipping away and, say, deal with 1 knight and maybe the close combat combat knight over here, you'll see that it'll be in good stead. However, here it is. He's going to deploy those melter out, and he's going to try and nuke something. I can definitely tell you that that is a very long 24 inches if it is. Because I can tell you that from there, about 22 inches.
The sister squad's actually going to get in the Rhino now.
So, or actually 18.
That's under here.
So it means that if they're down the bottom here, it means that if it's going to go there, more than likely they're going to just be in range. And I would want to kill this knight outright because it is the one that's dedicated to close combat. This one is shooting, so this one, they're less of a threat in close combat now with the way they've changed mechanic feet.
But they're still going to be
And
able
so
to
it's
shoot
really important to be able to kill the
into
close
the big
combat
guys.
ability. But he's also, yeah, he just said he's potentially going to target both big guys and split his fire. Could be risky, but could be worth it to do damage to inhibit their shooting and close combat potential both in total. We've also got, remember, Morven Vale back here, who can potentially see this knight for missile shots as well. So just depends on where she moves. Remember that the big knights, you ignore any obscuring when shooting at them as well. So that's really something to keep in mind for Josh's target priority and where he's shooting from as well. Because sometimes these bigger pieces, whilst they're great for him, they're not so great for his opponent. Especially on these two middle buildings, they do have windows on the second level. The knight is tall enough to be able to be seen through those windows. So it's going to be really important for him to be able to deliver those shots accurately and be able to get as much damage. And you can see now that he's going to start to break apart the castle, start to move forward. I had a gut feeling of this that Josh probably wanted to go second, because then the knights would have moved up. He would have been fully defensive across the board, and it means he would have been able to get a reprisal rather than having the charge go off here potentially as well. But it's really interesting to see how the sisters are kind of dealing with some of the nuance. And Josh Brody's a great player. So to see him blocking with that Rhino this section is massively important, because the knight will just butt up against it, destroy it, and then move 3 inches in. That's it. It's roadblocked, and then everything else will be able to go into it in Josh's turn 3. So things like that are important to think about when you've got terrain, and the same thing could be said on this quarter as well, is that if reversed, you could do the same thing if it was down on the side of the table. But the thing is that Stefan is really hamstrung. He's only got 6 knights in play. One knight has to stay on the backfield, otherwise if he takes it, if Josh takes it off, he's getting extra command point. He's going to go into his shooting phase, so we're going to pass back to the players now and hear how they're going for the rest of Josh's turn for turn 2, ladies and gentlemen.
So they're just going to go there and do R&D in that table quarter. Alright. Shooting phase. Let's start off with... options. They only have... I'll start with these retributors. I'm going to shoot to Mr. Errant.
Yep.
So it's going to be 4 multi-melters with 4 rolls to hit, 4 rolls to wound. If you want to do anything there, Steph.
Is that the only squad that's getting the full rerolls to wound?
That is the only squad that's getting all 4 rolls to wound, yes.
Yeah, I'll rotate for 2 CP.
Yep. Alright, so I have 8 shots in the multi-melters. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Hitting on 4s with 4 rolls to hit. Okay, so those are hits. These are rerolls. Cool. And then these are strength 8, so 4s to wound with rerolls to wound. Okay. So 5 with the reroll. So 5 minus 4.
So it's going to go straight onto his invulnerable, which is now
Yep.
4+. Oh
Failed.
dear.
These are
4 gone
D6
through.
damage each.
Yep, this is going to hurt.
I have a CP, so I'm gonna roll these one at a time. 5. I'm gonna CP that. Okay, so 7. And then I'm gonna just roll the next ones. So 14.
14, he's on start up at 24.
Yep.
Yep, so he's down to 10.
Cool. And I'm gonna shoot their cherub, which means I can shoot one of the multi-melters again. So shooting the cherub, 4s with full rerolls, and then 4s to wound. One more, neg 4.
4+, saved.
Cool. Val's going to shoot everything to that same knight. So we'll start with Fidelis, hitting on 2s. And strength 6, so 5s. 1 at -1.
-1, so that's 4+.
Yep.
Saved.
Cool. And Paragon Launcher, hitting on 2s. 1 hit, and wounding on 4s. 1 at -2.
-2. That goes through.
D6 damage for 5.
Yeah, so he's down to 5.
Yep. The other multi-melters are going to shoot to the Gallop.
Yep.
They've only got 3 multi-melters, so just hitting on 4s. Okay. 4s to wound.
Yep.
4 saves at -4.
So he's on his 5+ invo.
Yep.
Nah, 4 go through.
D6 damage each. 16 damage.
16. So we're looking at 8 wounds left.
Yep.
Josh is really spreading out the damage here, doing a lot of pain to a lot of these knights, and really starting to put the hurt and degrading them pretty substantially, which will hurt their ability to shoot and do stuff in close combat as well.
That's
and
it
really
for,
hampered
they're going to shoot their pistols in combat.
reprisal back.
Yep. I've got
So
5
let's
pistols.
see what else Josh is going to be able to pull out here.
Yeah, there's 5. So 3s and 6s for the strength 3. 1 at no AP.
Saved.
Cool. Charge phase. Palatine's going to charge in to him. He's in. She's there. The Sacristans are going to charge in as well. Just make sure I'm within an inch, which I am. And the Sacristans going to charge in as well.
Yep.
They're in.
Don't think
You've got no heroics, I don't believe.
my whole army does.
It's only 3 inches, isn't it? Yeah.
3 inches ain't gonna get me there.
Cool. That's fine. That's it for charges.
Yep.
The Sacristants are going to... They'll spend 3 CP, 2 CP to reroll hits, and 1 CP for Bloody Rose, so 6 to hit auto wound.
Oh, that's a big CP spend there from
So
Josh.
now they've got 3 attacks
pay off
each,
for
so
him?
they'll have 15, 16 attacks. 6, 8, 10, 14, 16. So hitting on 3s with rerolls to hit. 6's auto wound. 6's auto wound also explode. So I'm just going to reroll everything because I can. Okay, and then those 4 that miss, those 6's will explode. These are strength 6, so 5's the wound. So 8 saves at -4 AP.
He's got nothing. Goes straight through.
Yep.
So he's got 8 wounds left.
Yes, he has 8 wounds left, yeah.
That'll kill him.
Yep.
See if he goes boom.
Nope. No kaboom.
And that is the first knight down, ladies and gentlemen. That is the first knight down. It was an armature, but it's still worth some points to Josh on Bring It Down as well. Really important there.
And then just go 3, 3, 3. And then the Palatine's just going to go pretty much right where she is and just stay there. That's the end of... I killed a unit, so I get a miracle dice. 4. No morale, none of that. So then we'll go to scoring. So I get 2 on Bring It Down. Turn 2. I've done my second R&D, so I'm up to 4 on that. And Leap of Faith is after. I killed a unit, so I get 1 turn on the primary. Oh, actually, I would have got 8 on the primary that turn, and I get 1 on the kill. Oh, wrong turn. God damn it. Alright. And I'm down to that. Yep, cool.
Alright.
Alright. So your turn, I get a miracle dice at the start of your turn. A 6. Cool.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, well, that was a pretty
Bondsman
big
ability,
turn
I'll give
there
him the reroll once.
for Josh. As you can
wounds.
see,
Yes.
he did manage to clear out the Armiger, Warglaive that was in combat with his novitiate, saving them with a unit of Sacrocents that are now bearing
give him
down
+1
another
weapon
Warglaive
skill.
and another
And I'll make there, I'll
big
just have
knight
the
as well.
advancing
And
charge.
there's still
I
the
don't know
3
if you want
knights
to-
up on this side,
your
which
primary,
he
you'll get a
managed to
12 on
do a
primary.
ton of wounds on both of these 2 knights.
I'm not
Yes,
in
we
there.
are, Cuss. Yes, we are. We're using the old points and the old missions as well. So this is mission number 12. Mission 11, sorry, recover the relics. So you happen to be in the midfield to gain your CP advantage. If you
Sorry, what
hold
was
your
that?
opponent's one, you get an additional one.
Oh no, they're out. You
And
can
so,
see
yeah,
them.
but it is still using the new
There's
knight
4
codex,
there, and then
which
there's
is
4 behind.
crazy. We've got sisters up against knights here. These knights as well are beautifully painted. So are the
Those things
sisters.
need to die.
Both armies are great,
Yeah.
are very well painted. And so I've got photos of those. I'll also be chucking them up in the Discord. If you do want to see the lists, you can hit exclamation mark
They're counted
lists
inside the
in
room?
chat
What was
to
that?
see
counted
what they're
inside the room?
using. If you do
they're
have the Best
behind
Coast
the
Pairing
rules, so you have to
description,
move
or you
around.
can go into my Discord.
They're not touching the
Underneath
base
the
again.
tournament list
They're not
section, you can
inside.
see the list that both players are using
Yep.
as well.
That works for me.
Now we are about an hour or so into the round already, and it's looking at pretty good. I would say both players are in a good place. Stefan was on 3 objectives, so he was on his 3 for the top of his turn. And getting those points. It is a hold 1, hold 2, hold more. And so at this point, I don't think he was holding... I think he was holding more, so he got the full 12 points. But as you can see, also now he moved his armature up to hold that front objective in Josh's side of the battlefield. So Josh is really capitalizing on holding one side and then allowing Stefan to move in. And maybe that's a bit of a trap. Maybe that's a bit of a ploy where he's then going to just use these units to just absolutely deny this objective with the melter and just be like, if you want to come onto this objective, you are going to get blown away the following turn. And it's going to be a trade for points. So, and as we can see, he's moving up the big knight to there. Will he be able to kill that with shooting? Don't know. We'll see how that goes. But the rest of it, you can see he's also got the Warglaive down the bottom
I can
here,
fight out for you.
which we'll see. But he's also moved the Helverin off his back objective. That is a very risky move, considering that they are obsec. They do count as 5 models. If Josh was to bring on a Zephyrim or Sephram squad onto his backfield objective in
They have a 4+
Stefan's
invulnerable and 2+
deployment zone, it means that he's getting an extra CP, which is
wins apiece.
really, really important in the game. And it
You know
could
what, the
swing
armature is
things,
probably a better idea
especially because he just spent 3 CP to do exploding
Seeing as he's
6
got the full
6
whack.
auto wound against Warglaive in the preceding fight phase. So we'll see if he's able to delete this Rhino
Still
in
on the
1
objective
round of
at
shooting
least.
to be able to open this avenue back up,
Chance of me
or
failing a
if it'll
2-inch
just
charge
survive.
remote.
He's also debating the Warglaive going to the Sacrocents and dealing with them. But yeah, I would say that Josh has very squarely got this objective held, even if the armature does make it on
Not
there
getting in charge range for
with
that
the
one.
amount of models that are there. He's definitely got his backfield one covered. He's got this one covered with shooting. He's just not holding it. And so I think he's just saving his points for getting the leaps of faith to bring it down creep data, and he's just going to kind of outweight the Knights. He's going to try and just chip away at them as they go, whereas the Knights have to really push out, really do stuff, and have to kind of deal with these units. Now, the important note is this is not obscuring. That these two buildings are only 3 inches tall. So
to 12, so he's still at his
maybe
12.
4 inches, so they shouldn't be obscuring. So Stefan can actually shoot the unit behind these, which means that Josh has exposed himself
He
significantly
can go over
to
to
firepower.
Go for it.
So
Cannot
the
go
Knights,
through terrain. And go over models, which are infantry.
There's enough room
but
there.
yeah, so that
But they
Stefan's
can't go
just
over
really
terrain.
debating what he's going to do with his close combat Knight, because if he doesn't get into combat,
He's
he's likely
also
dead
an 8
next
wound
turn.
as well. Is that?
That's alright. Needs to be 7.
And so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I really think that
Annoying me.
the Helverin being there to
Things
kind
will
of
be very
do some
different if I
shots
could do
down
what I
here,
want
maybe
to do.
threaten more of the fail a little bit, is going to be good,
Okay,
but
that's
it'll get
movement. We'll
if it
roll
does enough
into
damage, it may
shooting.
get dealt with
Yep.
next turn. But it's the bigger Knights that I would say Josh is concerned about at this stage, particularly this one down the bottom here, as it has not had much damage done to it. I've seen. I'm going to go have a quick look at the battlefield survey, what wounds are left for each player, and I'll turn back to the players and
Against which
as
unit?
Stefan keeps on going through his shooting phase.
So I
But
just
thank you
picked
to everyone
three,
for
so
joining
all
us.
three
Hope you're
armatures,
enjoying the
any
live
ranged attack?
coverage.
Any 6s to hit, auto wound.
I believe you have to pick an enemy unit for that though.
Well,
Which one was it?
in their ranks. Select up to 3 models in your army until the end of the phase. Each time the selected model makes a ranged attack, unmodified, hit 6 automatically wins the
Okay,
target.
yeah, cool.
Are you counting how many wounds they've
Left. He's got 5 left. He's got 8 left.
It's on the base.
Yeah. Yeah. The melters got through. I got 4 melters through on each of them, which is.
Yeah, the 2 Retributor squads have done the damage.
I was gonna drop one of them as well, actually, from the list.
Against me, that'd be a very bad idea.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll kick off with this armature here.
Yep.
We'll fire our 4 stubber shots into your flying dudes.
Yep. The Seraphim.
There's 2 miss.
Yep. Toughest 3.
Toughness 3, so it's 3s.
Yep.
-1, doesn't really matter.
-1 I ignore, so 3s. It's good.
Alright, he is going to get... ...2d3. So it's 2d3 shots, so it's essentially 4d shots from both the autocannons on there.
Yep.
So I'm looking at 1, 2, 4, 5. Alright, those 2 are 3, so that's 6, plus 2, 8.
Yep.
I'm just going to get myself d3 dice at one stage, it's going to make life so much easier.
Yeah. I have them somewhere at home.
So 3s to hit,
Yep. No 6s. Okay.
no 6s, that's actually kind of annoying.
Yeah. Toughest 3.
So 2s.
Yep.
I am rolling a lot of 1s, I'm not liking it. 4.
4.
-2.
-2 goes to -1, so these would be 4 plus armors. Okay. Sure.
Did not go the way I wanted it to do.
There should have been 3 dead at least.
Yeah, I was expecting that. Alright, old mate here. We'll hit into them
Yep.
as soon as they're out of cover. So, stubber shots. So I've got 1 auto wound.
Yep.
That misses. I re-roll 1s for him.
Yep. So 3.
2, 3.
Yep. -1, but I ignore. This guy's in cover, so she'll take a 2 up first. Always the way.
Love it.
And then 2, 3 plus. So just that one who's dead.
1 in cover. Ironic.
I know, right?
Alright, so the auto cannons.
Yep.
We're going for 4, so I'm getting, that's 6, plus 2, it's 8, plus another 2, so I'm getting 10.
Yep.
That's a 10. So 3s to hit, re-roll 1s. So you'll re-roll.
Cool. 2 6s.
Auto wins.
Yep.
Those 2 miss.
Yep.
And 2s. Re-rolling 1s. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8.
Where do they get the reroll 1s to wound from?
That's coming from his bondsman ability.
Thought it was just reroll 1s to shooting.
Nah, 1s for wounds and shoot.
Okay, so 8.
Makes it very useful.
Okay, so it's a -1, well, -2, but -1. So I got 3 multis. I will roll 2 saves first. So 4s. Okay, sure. I'll use a 4 on the other one to auto pass. And then I've got another one on a 4 up. Okay, sure. And then the other 4 have 3 ups because they're all in cover.
3 are good.
One more dead.
Yay.
Cool. Let's go.
At least get rid of all the meltable goodness.
I can 1 CP, bring D3 back.
Of course you can.
That's why the hospital is there to, and the big squad pop out, shoot, and then reroll, come back and shoot again.
It's a really hard fire base to get near.
Yeah.
Big fella. It doesn't really matter, you've got a 2+ for those guys. So he'll pump his auto cannon and his stubbers into Celestials.
The Sacristans, yep.
Sentinels. The rapid fire battle cannon, that's going to get thrown into the Rhino.
Cool, I'll spend 1 CP on, it's basically -1 to hit from smoke.
Cool, right, so we'll do the stubbers first.
Yep.
I'll scroll it back, so 3s.
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3, so 3s again.
Yep.
So 2.
These are -1, aren't they?
-1, but you've got armor of contempt,
They don't get armor of
shields, all the rest of it. I don't know.
No, because they got Sacristan shields, they don't get Armor of Contempt.
Ah,
So 3+. 1 dice.
cool. Did not know that.
Yeah, so it's basically because they got Storm Shields, which is basically a Storm Shield or Sacristan Shield, they don't get Armor of Contempt.
Oh, is that the same for the old Space Marines
Yes,
as well?
yeah. It specifically says that in the data set. Like,
Interesting to know. Okay, auto cannon. That's better, they all hit.
yep.
And 2s. All 2s, it's minus. Actually, I think that one's -1.
So 3s. 2.
It's not quite the souped up auto cannon the other ones are all running
Yeah.
around with.
Yeah.
Alright, 2d6 shots from the rapid fire.
Yep.
So I'm looking at 11.
Yep.
6, that's 8, that's 10, and that's 11.
Yep.
3s?
4s
No,
because the the smoke. You got 1 3. Yes, 1 CP for -1 hit. Toughness 7.
For 7, strength 8, so 3s.
Yep.
Naturally.
3.
3,
-2.
that's 2. Yes.
That does have Armor of Contempt, so -1, so these are 4s. Fail 2 damage.
Okay, 3 damage.
So down to 4. Yep.
Okay. You can't see it. She's a character, so I can't touch her. Oh, mate, can't see. Alright, the Gallant will fire his melter gun and thermal cannon
Yep.
into those 2.
Cool.
And the rocket pod, you'll slam that into the Rhino.
Cool.
We'll go rocket pod first. And something I did forget to do with him, it doesn't really matter too much. I get +1 to hit against vehicles. So that -1 doesn't do anything, so he's hitting on 3s. We've got 2.
Yep.
Strength 8, so 3s again. 1 goes through, it's -3, I believe.
-3.
Oh. Stormseeker rocket. No, it's -2.
-2.
-2.
-2 goes -1, so this is a 4 up. It's good.
Alright, so the metal gun to the squad. It hits. Wounds.
4 up invuln
Yep.
for their sacrifice. It's good on 6.
Naturally. Alright, so thermal cannons 2d3. So I am looking at 3 shots.
Yep.
So 3s. 2 hit.
Mhm.
1 wound.
4 up invuln. You get 1.
Cool, kill one. Only one of them left. Alright, the Baby Knight. Baby Knight will pile everything into that rhino. I want that dead. Stuff it.
Yep.
Alright, so melter gun. Hits. Wounds.
Does hit.
That's -4. The
Yeah,
thermal
I do have an invuln, that's all.
spear. Both hit. Again, because +1 to hit.
No,
no.
-1.
-1,
So,
so it negates it. And wounds as well.
Yeah, so 2. So take 1 save with a 6 up.
For which?
It's the same for the melter gun for that one. And I'm going to use a 6 to auto pass the second one. So I've used 2 Miracle Dice this turn.
Oh, that thing just won't die.
Nope.
How is a rhino so bloody tough?
Miracle Dice and Sisters.
Alright, well, may have to deal with this in the assault phase then. So,
Josh made some great use of his miracle dice there to mitigate some damage that he was copping there. And Stefan might have to deal with it in close combat instead, as he was just saying.
Because she didn't get far.
get that with a 5 or less. I get rerolls to charge now. That's for my honor stuff.
Yep.
The rhino's not doing all much but blocking my way, so yeah, I might just do it the old-fashioned way. All right, so this mini knight here is going to charge into your flyers.
Yep. Not overwatching.
The really big fella is going to charge the one sister by herself.
Yes.
Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I know, right?
The mini dude, because I get points for killing squads off, I'll just fly into the one sister.
Yep.
All right, so what do I need for them?
Like a 4, I'd say. 4 or 5.
That's what we're looking at.
Yeah, you're within 4.
Within 4, so I've got 2d6 plus 1. So even double 1. Yeah, he's in.
He's in.
Go straight in there.
Yep.
We'll move the other baby knight first.
Yep.
I believe to get within 1 here. I'm going to need a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Re-rolling that.
With your plus 1, 5, yes.
5 does it. Happy with that. Right, and just roll straight into there.
Yep.
And the big fella, he can't fail no matter what he does.
Yep.
Hello, little one. Alright, what's likely to do the least amount of damage to me? Power sword, he's got the bondsman ability, so it's 1 damage anyway.
So they're only -1 AP. She has 4 attacks, -4. And she has 4 attacks, -4.
Yeah, we'll kick off with a big knight, because knowing my luck, if I let her fight first, I'm stuffed.
It could, yeah. Could happen.
4, 5. I've got 4 attacks. And 6, yeah, definitely, because he needs like 5s to hit.
Yes.
Alright. 2 hits.
Yep.
1 wound.
4 up invuln. Yes. No. Do I... I'm actually going to CP that. Me. Nope. Alright, you do.
Cool. We'll do the consolidation at the end. Where do I want to go next?
I'm not interrupting, so you can choose.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right, sweet. We'll kick off with a power sword there. I'm going to go for the 8 attacks because I only need to cause 1 wound, and he's already got the strength to hit you on 2s. Or wound you on 2s, I should
What's
say.
the AP?
AP is -3.
Okay, cool. She does get armor if you 10, but yeah.
Oh, I'm assuming you got some sort of man invulnerable save on that as
I have
well.
a 5-up invuln on her as well, so.
Yeah, it's alright. Okay, so 3s to hit. Two miss, sweet. And it's going to be 2s to wound.
Yes.
Naturally.
5-ups. Nah, she dead.
Cool.
She dead, bones.
Oh, the other dude there, nah, he doesn't get a lot. Scratch that, he gets 4 attacks.
Yep.
But there's no AP attached to these. Alright, because of the Relic, he's still hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Which is good, because they're all 3 hits.
Yeah.
Strength 6, so 2s again. 2 go through.
AP.
Normal armor saves.
3-ups. It's good.
He's not built for combat.
No.
I was hoping to do a bit more damage in the shooty side.
Yeah.
Alright, consolidation. He's just going to touch that,
Yeah.
because why wouldn't you? There's no real benefit to consolidating to your Rhino, is there?
No, not really. I get D3 extra attacks. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but you've always got the option of just moving off next turn. And
Yeah.
it's not going to save me. How many attacks do a normal Battle Sister squad get?
If you pile into me, they'll just have 1 attack each.
How
But you
many
can't
got?
actually go through the wall though. And they're more than 1 inch.
Yeah. You may as well just stay put then. Alright, that'll be end of my turn.
Yep. So,
Alright, so-
my morale for the Retributors, I'll use a 1 on the Miracle Dice to auto pass.
Yep.
That's also my 3rd Miracle Dice to use in your turn, so I get 3 points on Leap of Faith. So I get 3. Now you kill the Sacrosanct, and you killed the Zephyr.
1 flyer.
Yep, so you'll get 2 on the primary. And then,
I definitely got some more honour there.
yep, you do. And you should get 3 on Engage as well.
Engage and off. Alright, sweet.
Alright, cool. My turn 3.
Turn 3. This is where 2 of my big knights disappear.
I'm hoping I kill 4 knights this turn, surprisingly.
No, it would not surprise me at all.
So,
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. So it's a pretty
Bondsman
big
ability?
turn
Yep.
3.
No
pretty
bondsman.
big turn
No,
2, as we just saw from
they've all
Stefan.
got bondsman abilities
I
on them.
did miss
They're all
that Josh had
-1
deployed a
damage.
unit of deep strikers in the backfield there, so he moved the Helverin over there for a purpose to deal
Just
with
lucky
them,
that
but
that's
didn't manage to
all
do
game.
much.
Oh,
damage.
I have attacks here.
However,
actually,
over here,
Oh,
he
yeah.
did also
Yeah.
deal with the Sacrosanct
So we better round those up.
and one of the characters down there to get some
so they
points on
have
Assassinate.
2. I
So
get
we're just going to turn back as
charge,
Josh
so 3
does
attacks
these
each, so
attacks. I'll
18
be right
attacks.
back with you.
Hitting on 3, 6s explode. I forgot about that part. So 2 explode, so 2 extras. And they're actually 3, so 6s. 1 at -1.
1 at -1, so it's a 4+. Save.
Cool. So we're just not going to do anything there.
Yep.
Okay, so I get a CP. I need to do some buffs.
Alright, so as I was saying,
Alright,
yeah,
buffs are going to go.
Stefan
to
did a
Val's gonna
lot
put
of damage
4
here to
rolls.
kind of clean up his movement capabilities, and he's got 15 models on
Onto
that
the
objective
Zephyr.
now with OBSEC. It's a bit obscene.
We're going to give the Zephyr
And he's
+1
really
attack from the
pushed up
Armada.
on both flanks.
Goes
And
off.
Josh
We're gonna
really
give them
has
+1
just
invuln.
put himself behind
Goes off
Brain
as
and
well.
said, you're going to have to come to me if you want to do
I'm
anything.
going to make
which
them
Stefan's really
OBSEC
doing, which is
as
helping
well.
with Stefan
They get
on a
bar
point.
rerolls, +1 invuln.
But right now,
OBSEC,
with that
and
combat
+1 attack.
in,
So they get all the cards.
in combat, he's going to want
We
to fall
are
back out, but also, I
going
dare say,
to-
he's going to put a unit up in the back here to do R&D here.
Really?
And
Oh, I get a
then
Miracle Dice as
this
well.
leaves this quarter
In your
right
turn.
here, because then he could just go,
6.
I'm just going to go
That's
up to
handy.
the second level,
Need that.
and then following
Um,
turn, dip back down, and hey presto, it's done. There's a potential, or try and get onto the gantry up here to do the same thing.
Yeah, so with that 6, I'm going to use that for a 6-inch
They do have
aura
a bit
for,
extra
from the
time than I
Palatine.
thought in the
So
round.
that's
They
the
do
one that
have
6 is to wound in combat, do mortal wounds
3-hour
in addition.
round today.
So I'll leave that 6 there for
originally thought it
there.
was
So she's using
2:45,
her
so they've
Rapturous
got
Blows.
an extra 15 minutes up their sleeve, which I will amend in a minute. But yeah, it's really interesting to see what Josh is going to do here. He does have those 4 command points left. But I will go get the scores. I'll be right back, and I'll update you with them, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're enjoying the live coverage.
Combat, shooting. Can do combat. Oh yes, CP. I'm on 4.
I got 5.
Easy. Thanks, gents.
All good. Phantom charge to Repentia. Do I really need it this turn? Not really. They're going there. That's going to do that. That's all going to do that. It's going to do... Yeah. Okay, that's it. So I get 4 on primary because you've got Mr. 10 models annoying the hell out of me. Oh.
Yep.
I'll do that in a sec.
Helps getting that extra nudge, hey?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to... That's why CP rerolled the save, so you'd be base there, couldn't get on. Alright. Movement. They're going to fall back, obviously.
I think I've got something for that.
And she's just going to...
Okay, I do. Cut them down.
Yep.
So I use a stratagem when an enemy unit falls back before any models are moved. Roll 1d6 for each model.
I'll tell you if
On a 6, it's a mortal wound.
So you'll get 1 dice.
I roll a d6 for each model.
Yeah, your models.
Ah, right. Oh, you know what? That's not worth it.
No.
How would that ever be worth it?
What was that?
Just how would that ever be worth it?
It is for like if things are like characters on 1 wound against like 5, like big unit models.
It's actually called cut them down.
Oh, I just got 4 on primary as well. Yeah.
All good. I will update that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also, was that a character kill by the...
No, that was the Zephyr. Yeah, it was the remainder sister from the Zephyr.
Yep. Too easy.
You have to kill a character. They're all back there.
What was that?
They're all back there.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I said sometimes assassinate's a trap for sisters. That's going to soak some Overwatch because we don't like dying.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so I just got that confirmation that
okay,
it wasn't a character, it was
here.
the remaining Zephyr
These Repentia are going to
that
move.
were there. So it
Sick.
wasn't character points being killed. And there it is. They've hauled back out over here to get up into a bit of a better spot. And you've got a bit of movement on this flank here. Some models moving out. And
The
as you can
Retributor
see,
is going to pop up
the
top.
Repentia are coming out to play, ladies and gentlemen. They're probably going to get into combat with Helver and do some work there with their chainswords. It's going to be brutal to see because that's what happens with them. But to look at the scoreboard, we've got Josh has got 9 points on primary, 8 points on the objectives, and 1 point on killing unit. He's got 5 points on Leaps of Faith, 2 points on Bring It Down, and done 2 quarters for Retrieve Data to leave him on 20 points at the end of turn 2. Really good to see. That's a solid start there. However, Stefan has had just as good of a solid start. 14 points on primary, being able to score 12 points as well as getting 2 units killed to get that 14. Honor the House, he's on 4 points for Assassination. Hasn't scored anything yet, but it's still relatively early in the game. Assassination's quite easy to kill, quite easy to score because of how, not how tough. Because
I'm going to advance the
Canoness
Canoness over there.
tough outside of Morphback. And then engage on fronts in every quarter for those 3 points there as well. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's an interesting game so far. Both players spending a lot of CP last turn as well. And it's really intriguing to see how Josh is now still managing this castle whilst pushing out and dealing with the knights up in this quarter as well. So, what are your thoughts so far, ladies and gentlemen? Have you got anything that piques your interest in terms of what's happened on the table? Anything that you think is going to be pivotal? I still reckon this is going to be a tight matchup between the two. And so it's going to be great to see how this ends up, particularly with 6 knights still alive on the field. That is the big thing. 6 knights are still up at turn 3. We may see 1 or 2 drop this turn, but
these sisters are going to just R&D in this
really
table quarter.
Important right now.
So I've done that one now.
So
go that one.
Yeah, the one that he did do last turn was down here.
So end of movement is for 1 CP to bring back D3 multiples.
It means
from the
that
Retributor
this
squad.
one is what is left.
It's gonna hurt.
And we'll see
Just
how
one.
they go getting over there to do that, ladies and gentlemen. But
Still
let's
gonna
turn back to the players and see how they're
It's still
going.
gonna
Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you are enjoying the live
yeah.
coverage from
So she's just
Exterminatus
gonna
V
go
here in
in
Wagga,
there.
New South
Terrain
Wales.
has not been my friend for this game.
If you're enjoying the content, make sure to
No,
drop a
it
follow.
hasn't.
And yeah, it's awesome to have you with us.
Okay. So, shooting phase. Stormbolter from the Rhino into the
Archer.
Yeah, the Armiger. Hitting on 4s because we're wounded. Okay. 5's to wound. 3 saves and no AP from the Armiger.
1 goes through, so he's on 11.
Yep. Zephyrin will throw 1 crack grenade and 4 bolt pistols into him. Yep. So crack grenade at 3s, and then 5s. Reroll for Val rerolls, and then 4 pistols at 3s. Reroll, and 5s. Reroll for Val. 3 at no AP.
1 goes through, so he's on 10.
Yep. The Palatine will throw a crack grenade into Mr. Big Guy, 2s and 5s. No. Okay. Right. The Retributor is going to put everything into the Big Knight.
Yep.
I spent 1 CP on Holy Trinity. Which I can't actually spend 1 CP on Holy Trinity because I'm actually out of range, so that's fine. What am I doing with that? Yeah, just go shoot the Big Knight.
Alright, I will rotate for that one.
Yep.
See if that saves him for 2 CP.
Cool. So multi-melters hitting on 4s. Cool. And then 4s to wound. 1. Yeah, that's fine. 1.
So 5 plus. Nah, goes through.
D6 damage. Plus 2, so 6 damage because I'm in multi-to range.
So he's on 2 wounds.
Yep. The bolter. 1 hit. 1 wound at no AP.
Saved.
Cool. Show stop shopping. Bloody done. The 5 sacrifices to put pistols into that same Big Knight.
Yep.
5 shots at 3s. 6s. No wounds. Penta don't do anything. Okay, the single multi-melter from the Retributor will shoot to that same knight. So 4s. And then 4s because of Val. Reroll 1s from Val. Nope. Val will shoot everything for that same knight. So we go Fidelis first, he on 2s. 2 hits, strength 5, sorry, strength 6, so 5s. 1 at -1.
1 minus 1. Saved.
And Paragon hitting on 2s. Both hit, 4s to wound. 1 wound, neck 2.
2, so what do I need? 3, I need 5.
Yeah.
Nah, goes through.
Which one stop dropping? He's got 2 wounds left.
He does.
D6 damage. 4 damage.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yep.
Does not explode.
Okay. Hour and a half, I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool.
We're going to run out of models before that happens. It's all good.
Yeah. The end of shooting. So we're going to go charge phase, which is going to be the sacristans are going to charge into that helver.
Yep.
A 7 makes it in.
Overwatch 1 CP or 2?
1 CP.
So that's a big charge
Yep,
there
I
to
figured.
get the sacristans into another knight.
Sort of
How do you? Oh
And
yeah,
also
reroll. Yeah,
losing
reroll once. Yeah,
the
yeah.
close combat knight to
It's
shooting.
not much, but who knows?
Oh,
is
I
a
killed a
massive
unit in shooting. I
blow,
get a miracle dice. So.
to deal to be
should do that
dealt
first.
to Stefan army at
I'll
this
use my
point of
reroll
the game.
once per game.
But let's see how things
Yep.
go from the rest
so
of
you
the
Overwatch?
charges here.
Alright, so the stubber,
Yep.
no hits.
Yep.
4 D6 shots, or 4 D3 shots. So we're looking at 3. What's that? That's 2. So 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
So I've got 2 hits.
Yep.
Rerolling the 1. Nah, nothing. So just 2 hits.
Toughest through.
2s. Minus 2.
4 plus. Goes 1.
Cool, that's something.
Cool. The Repentia will charge in as well now.
Yep.
9. Okay. So you've already overwatched. So the Palatine's going to charge into the Big Knight.
He's in.
She is in. That's her miracle dice for her ability. The Zephyrin will charge into the small Armiger. 11. Oh, jeez. That's all with them. The Novitiates will charge the Big Knight as well. 7. Is that it? Cool. Okay. So you can interrupt, which is fine.
Also interrupt 2 CP.
2 CP, yeah.
Might be worthwhile this time.
Yeah, it's fine. So I spend 2 CP on the Novitiates to reroll hits again. So they're going to attack into this guy. So we'll start with the Power Sword. So force to hit with rerolls. 1 and then 5's to wound. Sorry, 6's to wound, nothing. And then I have 4, 8, 12. So 4s. We're going to re-roll these. Okay, so 3 explode, so 1 and 2. And then these are 6's to wound, but 6's are also mortals in addition. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mortal wounds plus 5 saves and neg 1.
5 saves. Nah. Mortal wounds will kill him anyway.
Yep.
That's a lot of damage,
Doesn't
and
explode
it's
either.
done.
Cool.
The damage there, ladies and gentlemen. Massive blow to deal with the second
It's just because of the 6's
of
to
3
wound. That's
big
the only thing.
knights, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen. Absolutely
that will
massive
not to
there,
do
and
it.
Josh
Pile
executing what he
in.
wanted
Do
to
you
do
want
to
to
deal with
interrupt,
2 knights this
Stefan?
turn.
I'm thinking it's going to be worthwhile. I'm just thinking where.
Cool. So they do have a 4-up invine and armor and contempt. And then they all have a ton of attacks.
Yeah, he's dead no matter what I do. And I'd rather that, then I can just shoot them to pieces with what I've got left.
Yep.
I'll interrupt on that side, so that'll take me down to 0 CP.
Yep.
Starting my next turn. Alright, we'll go into the chain sweep.
Yep.
Because I am virtuous, I get +1 to all my hit rolls now.
Yep.
In combat at least, so I'm hitting on 2s.
Hang on, how are you virtuous?
I'm on 5. All the charges I keep making gives me another point, and I keep
Yeah, this is
going
turn
up.
3. I went first. Turn 1, you made a charge. Oh, yeah.
I'm on 5.
But you're on 2.
And I start with 1 extra at the start of the game.
So you start at 1. Then you
2.
start at 2.
Then I got the first turn charge,
Yeah, that's 3.
another charge,
That's 4.
4. Oh no, I'm not.
You're only on 4.
I'll have to change that.
Yeah.
Oh,
The 3s. They all hit anyway.
Doesn't matter anyway, they all hit. Alright, he is strength 6, so 2s.
7.
7.
Cool. Is it 4 up invulns?
Yeah, -3.
Yeah, just 4 up invulns because they got the prayer and everything. 3 die.
That works. Alright, so I'll change that one. It's only +1. Otherwise that'll confuse me for next time.
Alright, so I'm just going to go here. Cool, so I have 6 attacks and 5. These have exploding hits. 3s. Oh, I'm going to keep the 6 and reroll everything. Ooh, a lot of more 6s. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 explodes. And then these are strength 4, so 5s to win with a reroll to win Val. So there's 4, and then these are rerolls from Val. 8 saves at -4.
Well, that's no saves at all.
Yep.
Puts him on 2 wounds.
Yep.
So he survived!
Yeah, you survived. If you didn't kill an extra Zephyr, he should have been dead. But
Oh, that's why I interrupted. It was the only
yeah,
way of doing it.
you should have only had 6 wounds. I only lose 2, maybe 3, depending. We're gonna go the Repentia here. 1 CP, 6 is to hit auto wound from Bloody Rose.
Yep.
They just have 3 attacks each. There's 7 on them, so 21 attacks.
They're all hitting with bloody... They're not still chain fists, are they?
No, their
I'm
strength.
guessing they're still pretty bad.
Their strength 6 -4 AP, 2 damage, but down to 1 damage because
Yeah,
they have force to hit because they're always -1 to hit, and they got zealot, so 6 is so full reroll to hit. So force to hit, 6 is auto wound as well as explode. We're just gonna re-roll everything because that was a horrible roll. So 6 is auto wound. They all come out, and then 6 extras go back in because of the passion. Strength 6, type of 7, so 5's the wound. That's nothing. So you have 8 saves at -4.
So no save at all.
2 damage, but down to 1 because
Down
of
to
your
1,
thing.
so 8 wounds.
Yep.
That'll bring him down to 4 wounds.
Yep. And then I've got the Sacrosants next, which have 3 attacks each. Sergeant has 4. So 1. You did kill 1.
Sisters are really coming out to play now. Let's see how much more damage they're able to deal this turn, ladies and gentlemen.
3's to hit, 6's explode.
So 4 6s, 5 6s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6's, and there's 5 misses, so 100% hits.
Yep.
Strength 6, so 5's to wound. Just 2 at -4.
2 at -4. Well, I don't have an arm save, so they go through.
Yeah, 1 damage each.
1 damage each, so he's down to 2.
Well, we tried there.
Survived!
Got 2 of them on 2 wounds. That's fine.
He's getting 4 back, and he's hitting on 2s. Oh, fucking 5s.
Yeah, I should actually need to consolidate and pile in and all that shenanigans. You can roll your attacks, it's fine.
Yeah, I'll direct all these attacks on the... Which ones are worse? No, we'll go for the smaller squad.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's probably easier. Let's see, I've got 2 hits.
2
Yeah,
wounds.
2 wounds.
2s. It's good. Okay, so I killed a unit, so I get a miracle dice. 4, which is fine. Scoring. Morale, sorry. Leadership 9, lost 3, so they can't fail. Leadership 9, lost 1, can't fail. Can't fail. Yeah, that's it.
Ah, cool.
Oh, that's for the battle round, actually.
So, into,
So we go to scoring.
yep, my turn 3.
So I killed 2 units, so I get 2 on the primary.
Yep.
I killed 2 big knights, so that's 6 on Bring It Down.
Yep.
Leap of Faith, I used 1 for the miracle ability. I used 1 for something, so I used 2, so I get 1 point.
Yep.
I get my other R&D, and that's it. Your turn, you are holding, because you're OBSEC there, I'm not, so you'll hold 1, 2.
1, 2.
I have OBSEC and more than
Yeah,
5
you got
models,
more than 5 models.
so you'll get 8.
Works for me.
Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna start killing stuff.
I get a miracle dice. A 4.
Alright, so command phase. I'll give him the rerolls just for
Yeah, he's gonna have
giggles.
to just shoot his way out of that.
So I've got charge. Alright. They're counted as inside runes, aren't they?
Yeah, you can shoot them.
Nah, I mean with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can shoot them with him. Yes.
Alright. What I do is I'll bring him round to here. It's a very small move. So at least he can shoot them if he kills them. That makes sense. Does in my head. It's pretty much it on the movement side, I think. You know what? Just a hedge bets, we'll angle it. So he can't fail.
Yep.
Why not? Alright, we'll kick off with shooting then. Nothing else I can do. Alright, so the big fella.
Yes.
He will pump his battle cannon into the rhino again.
Yep.
The stubbers and the auto cannons will go into the flys. Alright, we'll kick off battle cannon first.
Yep.
So 2d6, I'm looking at 7 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. He's a vehicle, so 2's to hit.
Yes.
All hit.
Yeah, they all hit.
Toughness 7.
Yes.
So 3s. So I've got 4, and that's at -2.
-2 goes -1. There's a 4s. 1 damage.
So it's 3 flat damage.
Down to 1.
How does he keep surviving? Oh, I'm gonna pour all my firepower into him one day. It's the only way of killing it. Alright, stubbers into the jump packers.
Yep.
Not hit off 2s, because they're not a tank. And 3s. So 3, -1, but I'll
So 3s. 1 will die.
Cool. Auto cannon.
Yep.
Miss. 2. No, it's neg 1.
So just 3s.
Just 3s again.
1 more dead.
1 more dead. That's something. Alright, those 2 can't shoot because they're in combat.
You can shoot in combat.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, yeah.
But I've got to shoot the guys in the combat, don't I?
Yes, correct.
Well, you know what? Old mate may as well pour everything into those 2 flyers.
Yep.
I don't have any blast weapons.
No. But you are hitting on 5s.
I am hitting on
And
5s.
6s for the heavy one.
Oh yeah, 6s for the heavy. Alright, we'll do him first. And melt gun.
Okay.
Typical. Might as well do him as well at the same time though.
Yep.
So the stubber. Actually, everything's just going to go into them. I
Yep.
know they don't have much in the way of an armor save.
They have a 6+ invulnerable and a 5+ ignore wound.
Yeah. So we'll go to the stubber first.
Yep.
He's on 2 wounds. I have 5s. I've got 2 hits.
Yep. Toughest through.
1 goes through.
6 plus invulnerable. And damage 1, so 5 ignore. 1 dead.
Cool. The auto cannons are next.
Yep.
They're heavy, so it's -1 to hit. So 4d3 first.
Yep.
How many shots am I getting? So that's 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
Alright, 6 is to hit.
1.
And 2s. Nah. Oh, reroll 1s.
Oh, yeah.
Wins.
6 plus invulnerable is good.
Ah. Oh well. Alright, how many of them are left? I can't afford them to get there and do their little thing. Alright. Old Mike will pour everything into them.
Yep.
So, little stubber first. We've got 3 hits. 3s to wound. 1.
3s is good.
Autocannon. Here we are looking at, oh, that's 9. Plus 2, so we've got 11.
Yep.
Wow, that's actually good. It's 10, that's 11. Alright. And 2s. So we are looking at 2, 4, 6.
Cool. These are -2 down to -1.
These are -2 down to -1.
So I'm going to automatically pass 1 from an active miracle dice and then roll out 4s. So 3 dead.
Cool. How does that leave?
Lose 1.
There's always one.
Always 1.
There is always one. Alright. Alright, so shooting's done. We'll go into the charge phase.
Yep.
Old mate cannot fail. He's going in.
Yep.
And big dude. Straight into there.
Yep.
Again, he can't fail.
Cool.
Alright.
I will heroic intervene with the character here. Alright.
I'll kick this one off first.
Yep.
It's probably less pivotal. We'll go for his chain M sweeps. So what are we looking at for him? Four normally, +1 gives him 5. Alright, so he's got 4 normal, +1 for Warlord traits. And we'll triple those number of attacks. Fuck it. Let's go for it.
Yep.
So 3s to hit.
Yep. Same puzzle there, Scott.
Yeah, these lights should be on the it's effective when they camera. Don't worry, you guys keep it on here.
Strength 8, so 2s to wound.
Yep.
So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. These are -2, so down to -1.
They don't get armor contempt.
So -2.
I roll 3 at a time, so 4s. So 2 dead, I'll roll 1. 3 dead, I'll use a 4 for the next one, and then roll the rest. Dead.
Woohoo!
So I've used 2 miracles so far.
So we're at 10-3. I started out with 4. I made a charge, I got 1. Now I'm on 5. Well, I will be at the end of this.
Correct. So I'm going to go here with the Zephyr.
Yep. Oh no, don't I do mine or are you
Oh yeah,
interrupting?
no you do, yes, I forgot him.
Alright, so he's got 4 attacks. All hit.
Yep.
I'll need 2s. So 3.
3.
Normal armor saves and all the rest of it.
She's good. Alright, yes, we're going to go there with Zephyr. So I have 5 attacks now and 4. Hitting on 3, 6 explode. Okay. Reroll from Val. 5 explodes. And 5's the wound. And these are -4, so these are just no save.
He doesn't have the wounds for it anyway.
Yep. So he's just dead.
So he's dead. I might expend a CB to make him automatically just go boom.
Yep.
I believe that's right. I'll read it first. This is a noble sacrifice. Okay. Just so automatically. Yep, it is. All right. So, how many d6s is it going? 2. So not too far.
Does get a lot of things though. The Rhino's dead now.
Yeah.
So the Zephyr gives D3 mortal wounds on each unit, I believe.
Hang on, I'll read. Not as bad as the other one. When it yeah, it's D3 mortal wounds. All right, so Rhino, we don't need to roll for.
Yep.
Your Zephyr,
Well, they're dead.
there's 3. Your Paladin, Palatine,
Palatine, yes.
just the one.
She's down to 3.
And the squad, I suppose.
Yep.
3.
Yeah, cool. And then there's the other squad behind here as well.
Another squad behind there as well. 2.
Yep.
Did more damage, die.
And the Rhino, see if it explodes. Oh, it's cocked. No, the Rhino does not explode.
Insult to injury.
Oh, I know,
Well,
right?
bright side, at least I killed it.
Only 80 point Rhino, okay?
2. I actually killed 2 units.
I've got the Repentia over there.
I'm just happy in close combat gives me an extra bloody honor point. So I'm up to 6. That's good.
So there's the Repentia hitting on 4s.
Yep.
They get 4 rerolls and 6s explode.
Oh, I'm gonna lose my baby knight.
That's a 5. So that's 4 explodes. So I'll keep 4 dice there. And 5's the wound. Enough at -4 to kill him.
So he's dead.
Yep.
Alright, we'll see if he explodes. Not with a dice roll like that, he's not. Alright.
They'll just stay there. This sister will fight back. So she has 3 attacks. 2 attacks. Sorry, 3 attacks from this sister. No hits. Awesome. So morale phase, I can spend 1 CP. Not 1 CP. Use my 1 miracle dice to auto pass morale.
Yep.
That's 3 I've used in your turn. She has a leadership. +4. She's dead.
Cool.
They can't
Another
fail,
massive
and that's it.
I'm assuming they're
there.
absolutely feelers anyway.
They
like
only
1
they
anyway.
lose any.
The
Cool.
Knights, but
Alright.
they're just
Some
losing
scoring.
in combat. There's
Scoring.
only 2 left.
There was lots of that.
Let's get the
There was, I
boys.
did a fair
They're
bit.
just
So you
only scoring
killed a
now.
Rhino. You killed the Zephyr squad.
Battle Sister Squad. And that one. Well, not Battle Sister Squad.
Oh,
but-
the other squad. So you got 3 points on the primer for killing.
So Rhino, Zephyr, Battle Squad, and those
And
ones.
Cats at 3.
So 4?
And
Oh,
Caps
Caps
at
3?
three, yeah.
Alright. So we're here for 3.
Yep.
Assassin, I have yet to kill a bloody character. I did go up.
Yep.
I'm now on the max for that. Engage on all fronts. Yeah, 2.
0.
Yeah.
Because I killed your other 2.
Yeah, so now I get nothing for that one.
Yeah. I get 4 more and bring it down. I also get 2 kills, which puts me up to 3 on the primary now. That's it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Right, turn 4.
Turn 4, I get a 12 because I'm holding 2 objectives and you hold 1.
Yep. 2 to 1.
2 to 1, so I get a 12. CP, I'll be at 1. Your CP, you'll be at
Alrighty, ladies and
0.
gentlemen. Well, that was another massive turn.
I'm correct.
the
No, they got
systems
one.
there. As you could see,
Use the one to auto
the
explode.
knights that were there
did too,
are no
yeah.
longer
So,
there.
0.
And then there is
Zero.
only the big knight up top there
I
that
got
is left
3 on Leap of
remaining.
Faith in your
What
turn
you've
as
got
well.
with the rest
so I'm
is
another
the
3 on
Repentia are
that.
still there. They're going to be able to move up and do some work
Yeah,
there.
so I did 1 in my turn.
With the Helverin
one
still
there, that's
plugging
fine.
around in the
So I'm
backfield.
at 3, 6, 9 on Leap of Faith, that's fine.
So at this point, yeah,
R&D 8, 12
it's
there.
looking pretty
I get a
good.
miracle dice.
For the sisters
For
at
killing
this
a unit
stage,
first in the combat,
really going to
5.
be keen to see what
I get a
else
miracle dice
Stefan
at the
can
start of
pull
the
out
player
here.
turn.
But last turn
4.
was massive, losing a lot of knights. And yes, it is foolish. It is mean to
All the
suit.
buffs are going to go
So it's
to the Retributor squad.
it's looking really good. I reckon Josh will start to push out of
Plus 1
his
attack. How far are we away?
start of his
No, not
backfield from his bunker,
plus 1 attack's really going to
and
be
then
worth
really
it.
start to keep on getting on things.
We'll give Obsec to the
But yeah, hope
Retributor.
you guys are enjoying the coverage,
will
ladies and
try
gentlemen. It's
for
been
plus 1
absolutely
invuln on
awesome
3.
to bring you this,
Fails.
and we'll turn back to the players and I'll update their scores in a second.
He Val will put a buff on the Retributor as well. Yeah, let's go some movement.
Yup.
Alright, we're still jumping and hiding and doing nothing. That's fine. She's gonna pop back and hide. Canoness over there will advance. 6. Cool. She wants to go for it apparently, so she goes 12. And then... So it's just gonna go there. Where'd you go? It's orange squad. Okay, that's that. They're staying still. Oh, it's just gonna move.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, so it is, yeah, a pretty close match in terms of the points of what we're looking at. Currently, Josh managed to score another 7 points on primary that turn, killing 3 units, but then also only
Shooting.
scoring 4 points on
Shooting fail.
actually holding an objective.
Those Retributors will shoot everything to that knight.
He's going in the shooting phase. We'll just swap back, but the scores are updated for you, or you can see the state of the
Melton's hitting
game.
on
It's
3s
41 to
to be
31
moved.
at this point at the top of turn 4.
Okay, sure. Falls to wound. Yep. 5 at minus thinger, but you got your 4 up invuln.
4 up. 2 go through.
2 go through. So d6 damage each. So 7.
Ouch. Now we are 24. So 17 wounds.
Yep.
We're going to track it over here. That's 12. 5. Alright. So he's on 17.
The Retributor squad that moved will shoot into that same knight.
Yep.
So 4s. Reroll for Val. And then 4s to wound. 1 wound at minus 4.
Goes through.
Just roll. 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay.
Val will shoot to that same knight. So Fidelis hitting on 2s. And 5s to wound. 1 wound at minus 1.
Still 4 plus. That
2
goes
damage.
through. 2 damage.
The Paragon Gauntlet, no, sorry, Paragon Missiles hitting on 2s. And winning on 4s. 2 at minus 2.
So 4 up. Both saved.
Cool.
That time they worked.
Yeah, I know. The bolter from... No, there's no bolter there. That's it. Charge phase.
Okay.
The Repentia going to charge everything into that knight.
Yep.
8.
Naturally.
Well, it's going to be 6 because they're going through the crater. The Canoness will charge. Four.
Too small.
It is too small. What does her Warlord trait do again? Can't remember if her Warlord trait gives rerolls or not.
4 inches. Not enough.
So as they're consulting just some
Bloody
of the
Rose, Warlord
abilities,
trait.
it looks like that
Does
this
not give
big
her a-
knight
so that's
may
fine.
end up dying to the Repentia at this stage, and then
The
there's
sister
just a
squad is
Helverin in the
going to use
backfield
a
that'll just kind of do
5
clear
and roll
this
the other
model,
dice for miracle dice.
sit on the back and make the rest of
So
it
11
come
inch
to
charge?
it,
Yep.
and that'll be it for the game, I believe. But still, how many points is Stefan going to be able to pull out of this at this stage by just holding primary, maybe shoot off some units, and just chip away at some points now.
That's it for
The Knights are
that.
really in a dire
So
straight
Repentia will
position here.
Attack first.
But we'll see how many points
I
Josh
do
is
have a
actually
Warlord
been able to
trait,
pull
which
out
means
here.
first.
So I charge, so I get to
Still
shoot
get
first,
two
then you
first,
get to go.
okay, right.
I'm going to spend my 1 CP for 6s to hit auto wound. For the Bloody Rose strat. So these have 3 attacks each, so 18 attacks.
Yep. You'll need unmodified
I hit on
4 plus.
I hit on 4s anyways with these.
Just for him.
Yeah.
Although I don't think he's going to survive this, to be honest.
Oh, wait. Can I count? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So 4s to hit. 6s explode as well as 6s auto wound. I'm going to reroll everything.
So we've got 2 wounds so far.
Yes. Okay.
5 so far.
And they come out. We've got 5 explode, so 5 go back in. Strength 6, so 5's to wound. So you have 10 saves.
Jesus.
-4, 2 damage.
So this is all on his 4 plus invulnerable save.
Yep.
His Warlord trait. Alright, we've got... Saved a few. Something, I suppose.
Yep.
So 2 damage apiece?
2 damage apiece.
So that would be 12. He's on 1 wound.
Got 1 wound. Always the way.
Oh, that is so lucky, so clutch there to only be on 1 wound
Alright, I'll
remaining.
pile into there.
Um,
Cool,
So,
so you get
well
to fight
done
now.
on Stefan making at least some low saves there.
Gotta think. We'll launch everything against the Battle Sisters.
Yep.
I think maybe because they actually get to attack, and I'm
They will get to
assuming they've got a number of attacks against them.
4 attacks from Sergeant, 2 attacks from each other one. Hitting on
Right.
4s, reroll 1s to hit, 6s explode.
Got 5 normally. I was charged, so I get an additional 1 because I'm now virtuous.
Mhm.
We will triple that.
Yep.
Because why wouldn't you? For 18. So he's on 1 wound. Being 5s.
Yep.
I've got my virtuous up there, so I'll be hitting you on 4s.
Yes.
Alright, you're gone. You're gone. You're gone. Did I miss any?
Nope.
Cool. Alright, these are 2s.
Yep, they are.
So we've got 3, 6, not 10.
AP.
-2.
So -2 goes to -1. So I'll spend a miracle dice on the first one.
So 1 goes away.
Yep, and so 9 4 up. Squad dead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really unfortunate. Nah, not getting the Canoness in because she has a fight last aura. She She was hoping to do it.
Alright.
It's fine. So I didn't kill anything. So scoring. I get 2 on Leap of Faith because I used 2 in yours.
Yep.
Nothing there, nothing else there because he's still alive. Nothing there. Cool. Alright, your turn.
So we've got 1 there so far.
Yes,
one
because
unit's
it's
been killed.
Yeah, this is a turn. Yes.
But that's so far. I might do some more. Who knows?
Yeah, so I'll just put a 1 there. You'll get a 4 on primary.
Yep.
I get a miracle dice. I'm going to use my re-roll on that one. A 3.
There's nothing for my command phase to worry about.
True.
He's going to punch through there, because why wouldn't you?
Yep. He'll get them eventually.
There's 1 left. He's got to do something.
I know, right?
Alright, this is where it gets tricky. Because old mate can fall back and do whatever he needs to do. But I lose 1 point for doing it.
Yes.
So I'll be down to 5. So... But if I charge 1, I end up with 6 anyway, so it's a no-brainer. I think I'll do that and pull him out, because why wouldn't you? Hey. I'm just going to move him there.
If only I had 1 CP to cut them down.
Yeah, I know you don't have any, so I'm like, it's a no-brainer, I've got to do it.
Yeah.
So that'll put me down to 5.
Yep.
I'm still virtuous, so I've still got all my handy bonuses. Alright, so we will kick off with shooting.
Yes.
She's on her own.
Cheers.
Charge. Can't interrupt because of that. Alright, I think I'll risk it for the biscuit, as it were. I will throw the battle cannon and the auto cannon into her.
Yep.
And I'll do the 2 stubbers into that.
Cool.
So we'll do that first. So the stubbers,
Yep.
I'm needing 5s. So we'll not get too many of.
I think a 3.
3's alright.
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3, so 3's to win with -1.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, auto cannon. On a Canoness. I got 1 hit,
Yep. Toughness 3.
1 wound.
AP
-2.
2 goes.
Oh no, that's -1.
1, so 3 plus. Down
It's
to
flat 2 damage.
Yep, she's down to 3.
Cool. Alright, battle cannon. I'm getting 7 shots.
5, 3.
So I got
Yep.
3, that's alright. 2s. 1 goes through.
4 plus invulnerable.
That is, yep.
She's dead.
Yeah, it's flat 3.
I get a miracle dice if she dies because I didn't have anything. 2.
Alright, cool.
That's what happens when you fail charges.
I'm happy. I got assassinate. I got something. Alright, he can see them. I will. I absolutely need to make a charge so I get 3 points. I'm going to pour everything he has into them.
Cool.
At the very least, I'll charge into that and I might be able to kill her. So I'll kick off with the stubber.
Yep.
And we're good. All hit. And 2.
Plus
-1,
invulnerable.
but you got invulnerable.
5 plus ignore wounds. These 2.
Cool. Auto cannon is getting 4d3. Oh dear, that's not good for you. That's 9.
That's 10.
1, so I got 10.
Even though there's only a couple knights left, they're still in the fight, ladies and gentlemen, still putting out a bunch of attacks. Let's see what Stefan's able to do with them.
And they're all -2.
Yep.
So that's 6.
6 slot bin ones. Oh, don't fail any. These are 3 damage each.
Yes.
So I'll reroll successes. So 4 dead. All dead.
Cool.
I do get a miracle dice if they die though.
Yep.
Oh, of course I get a 6 now.
Just what you want, eh?
Oh, yeah, late game, yeah, sure. Yep.
Alright, so I'm just going to charge the Battle Sister.
Yep.
Again, I'm too close to fail.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go into that.
Yep.
He's got 4. I think my Relic code gives me any extras. Or does it?
Oh, full lead. Yeah, I'm thinking.
No, nothing there. So we are sticking on 4s. He is hitting on 2s. 1 miss.
Yep.
2 wounds.
3 plus saves. Yeah, we don't really care. Dead. We finally got him.
Finally got him. Took ages, but I finally got it. Alright, that is me.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm still staying 6.
Yep.
So I am. That is still a 2. I can't claim engage on all fronts.
Nope.
So he's off. Assassinate. I got 1. What's that worth?
3.
3. Awesome. And oh, this one that should be maxed out to a 3.
Yes, you'll get 3 on that, yeah.
So I'll cross that one out, and we've got a 3.
Alright, my turn. So I get an 8 on primer. CP, I'll be up to 1. So we're not getting the end of my R&D, so it's capped at 8. Leap, I have 1 more point to go. I'm already on 12. I kill him, I get max on 15. So I just got to keep the primer down.
He's got 1 wound. If you can't kill him, there's something
Oh,
wrong.
Val's about to go charge him. So yeah, that's fine. I get a miracle dice. Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, it's going to be annoying. There's 4 of them.
Yeah, it's 2 6.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to update the scores as you guys listen to the
She's gonna get the
players.
buffs to herself.
Looks to be pretty solidly into the sister's hands at this point.
Really,
Let's
all
see
that really matters, I
how
think.
many points Stefan is able to close the gap in
Obsec
turns
doesn't matter.
5 and go from there, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Off she goes. Her 8. That's the one we want. She's just gonna go that way. Because we can try and take him out. And then these are gonna just pop down 3.
Pop down 3, move an extra 3.
Yeah, that's what that's so down 3 and move 3.
Yep.
That's fine. Could have actually given the advance and charge though. The advance and charge from the Repentias we'll use now. So what's their advance? Could just use a 6. No. Yeah, we'll just use a 6 in the advance. So the Repentia going 12. Oh, where the hell are they? It's probably all that really matters. So, shooting.
Yeah.
Val's going to shoot everything to him. So Fidelity on 2s. All hit and then wounding on 5s with rerolls to wound from herself. 2 at -1.
2 at -1, so 4 ups.
2 damage.
1 goes through, so it gives him to 10.
Yep. And then we've got Paragon Launcher hitting on 2s. Both hit, wounding on 3s. 2 at -2.
2 at -2, so it takes us 5+.
Yep.
1 goes through.
D6 damage. 5. Can't kill him.
Because I ain't losing any of that.
Cool. So charge phase, the Repentia going to charge into the knight.
Yep.
You get a 3d6 with a reroll. 10 will do it. And Val's just going to use. What's she? What's Val going to do? We're just going to roll for Val.
Yep.
8. She's in. Cool, so we'll start with Val first.
Cool.
She has 6 attacks, hitting on 2s, 6s explode.
No, she needs a 4 unmodified to hit.
Oh, force, yes, but rerolls to wound. Reroll hits, so they all hit and I get an extra explode. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to use a 6 on the miracle dice, and that's already 1 mortal wound in addition. And these are 4s with rerolls.
Mortal wound will do it.
Yeah, that's all at -3 with 2 mortal wounds on addition.
He's gone. He explodes.
He explodes, of course he does.
Yes, Alright.
Of course he explodes.
Explodes on a 6. It's 2d6 inches.
Yep.
And it is d6 mortal wounds.
Yep,
So 7 inches.
just those 2 units.
Just those 2 units.
Yep.
Alright, so Val. 2.
Force to ignore. Takes 1, so she's down to 7.
And then the Repenters. 3.
3, 5 to ignore. 2 die. So she's down to 7.
And there goes the last big fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, not those 2. We'll make it her and her. And then Val will stay there, and then they'll just pile up
Apologies
there.
about that, ladies
Be
and gentlemen.
closer, so she can't.
I don't know what
it.
was happening there.
Oh, my turn 5.
But there
do
goes
a
the
unit,
last
so I
big
get a
knight.
miracle.
There is only the
Yep,
Helverin
1,
left
5.
on the battlefield.
End of
but
my
took
turn.
5 turns
I
to
got my last,
kill
bring it down. so
all
that
of
brings it
those
to
knights.
15.
Is massive
I got my
there.
last leap of faith.
Let's see how many points
And I
Stefan's
kill a
able to
unit, so I
pull
get
out
1.
at the back of this.
Cool. Alright.
Your turn, I get a miracle dice. 3.
Alright, I grow a CP because, hey, why not?
You don't hold one of these ones, so you don't get a CP.
Awesome. Oh, okay. So nothing. Great. I can't shoot Val. Can't see the Repenters. We're within 36. Not yet. Alright. Doesn't matter anyway, there's no other turn after this. So she's just going to move there. Yeah. I'll shoot the Retributors with everything, because hey, why
Yep.
not? Alright, stabber. So 4s to hit.
Yes.
So got 2 hits.
Yep.
No wounds.
Okay.
Auto cannons. Oh, I'm looking at 10.
Mhm.
4s again.
3 hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 wounds.
-2 goes to -1, so force. 1 dice.
Yeah, come on. And that is pretty much everything I can do.
Yep. So you'll get a 4 on primary.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to pop over, grab the scores from the players, and be right back with the final results for you.
Right, that one's interesting.
Yeah, have to
So
read
I
what
get
that does.
2 because I'm on a 6.
Yep. And that's it.
And then there's an end game point to it as well. So, if you're at the end of the battle, if the army is virtuous, I get 3 extra points for it.
Okay, so that puts you to 13.
Which one?
That one.
You don't like it?
No, because so if your army is virtuous, getting 3 additional victory points, if your army is on it, getting 2. It doesn't say if it is not virtuous.
No.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. If you've got 5 or 6, you're virtuous.
Yeah.
If you're 2 to
2 to 4, you're honoured.
Yeah,
you're
it's
honoured.
Yeah.
So the wording's a bit weird, but
Yeah, that's
It makes
my
sense
thing.
to me.
I thought when I was reading and explaining the chat, I was like, well, it could be an additional 5 points, but I was wrong on that then.
It's not that they're not virtuous, they're just honoured. They're not quite there yet.
Yeah.
They're not dishonoured because, yeah.
It's the first time I've ever seen it taken. I'm like, oh, okay, just get an auto 10 points. Cool.
All I've got to do is keep charging something each turn and I get it. If I
Yeah.
kill 2 units a turn, I get an extra point and I can double down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's worth it, and
So
there's very few
13,
negatives other
5,
than
3,
falling back.
Yeah. Exactly.
4, nothing.
Which for my last turn,
Alright,
it didn't matter
8,
because I was going to
8,
charge again anyway.
16, 20, 32, 33, that's a 3, 36, 37. 14 plus that's 25, 32, 36. I
That's
have
higher than I thought.
20, 35.
Yeah. Done well.
Now I've got a math. 12, 82. And then that is 16, 21. Plus 36. 10, 7, 67. 82, 67 there, Stefan.
That's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah. Like until that last round 4, like at the bottom of 4, it was a 10-point difference.
It was the primary I let loose on the 12, but if I put stuff out there, I just give him extra points to kill for the
Yeah.
primary, and it's like,
Yeah. Exactly.
I stop him 4, but then he's going to get that over anyways. Like,
Yeah. Which is fine. Yeah. So. It is a
yeah.
great game, lads. Very, very good game.
Long household tradition for your army. So originally when I started playing Dom, I'd picked the secondary one I got for my Warlord. So you need unmodified 4s to hit, basically.
Yeah.
Well,
That'd have been
Repentia hit on
perfect for
4s.
you.
Repentia hit on 4s anyways. It's like, off I go.
If I'd have got that for this round, our combats would have been slightly different.
Yeah.
But my
it's
plus one
just,
to
just
hit
all the
vehicles
rerolls.
just doesn't help with your army.
Yeah.
It's like all the rerolls. Valve, the rerolls. Repentia, 4 rerolls. The Rupturous Blows over there was so clutch with the mortal wounds. 5 Novitius killed the big knight on 5, and then
Yeah.
the Zephyrum almost killed the other one.
Yeah. Right.
I like the fact my little knight blew up and killed a squad with him.
Yeah, we had 2
I think he
explosions.
took 2 squads
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
But yeah, the little Novitiate squads,
Yeah.
41 attacks, 80 points. If I
Yeah.
give them the extra one, 51. With Rapturous Blows, I can give. Like, it's just stupid.
Yeah. It's too easy. As
Just
well,
rude.
feel free to turn off those non likes and just pop them on the sides of the table when you're ready.
All good.
Yeah. Thanks for playing on stream.
Nah, cheers, Scott.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am back with you all. And so, I can update these last points for you so you can see what the state of the game was at the end. So, in the final turn, with Josh having a lot of stuff left on the field, he was able to pull out a lot of points. You can see he got 37 on primary. He did end up scoring 12 on a leap of faith. He scored a full 15 on bring it down, and he did end up only scoring 8 on retrieve data to bring him to a total of 72 points before battle ready bonus. Then looking at Stefan's points, he scored 36 points on primary, so very close the entire game. He was very close behind Josh on primary. He did end up scoring 13 points on Honor of the House. He scored 3 points on Assassinate and 5 points in Engage to really leave him at 57. So really, that's a 15-point difference between the two players. That literally comes down to a secondary. And so it was really, really a great game to see from both of these players. Both armies are absolutely beautiful, even though the stream doesn't show it as well. There must have been some technical difficulties that happened overnight, and I didn't have time to do the pre-checks beforehand. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for round 1 of Exterminatus 5. It's been absolutely awesome to bring you this game. Both gentlemen were great to have on stream, and I hope that you enjoyed the game.